Guys, how y'all doing? How are you guys doing? Long time no chat, long time no see. I miss you guys. I really, really miss you guys. It's been a lot. It's a long time. It's been as Hassan says, we're live and alive. I don't think I'm alive, but I'm here. I'm here. We're queer. Let's go. Get used to it. Get used to it. I know I'm getting on a little late tonight. which does kind of mean shorter stream, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I know I don't have my regulars on. We don't have my regulars on tonight, but that's okay. You know, I kind of got out of a routine for a bit. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with getting back on track. Nothing wrong with that. You guys, I hope y'all are doing well. It's been a while. I should have worn makeup, but I'm tired. I'm sick, you guys. I don't feel good. It's funny, one of my friends, she just hit me up saying, "Hey, how you doing? You feeling better?" And I'm like, no. Fam. I hope I feel better by next week. We'll see. But yo, what's up, Air Knight? How you doing, Air Knight? Thank you for being on here. How you doing? I'm gonna refrain from the dabs just because I'm not feeling too good. Hey, thank you for the biddies. Long time no see, Air Knight. I'm really glad to see you here. I'm really glad I'm seeing all of y'all here. We are also live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. Plug. Hi, Maha. Feel better, fam. Thank you. Oh, snap. Oh, that is so sick. Okay, I think you should play some tunes. No?
I'd have to hook it up.
No, they can still hear it if we put the microphone.
These tunes are exclusive to me, man.
Oh, dude, this is...
Don't play.
This is so sick. Like... This,
who is that?
That is Aishwarya Rai. She is the star of that movie. Oh my god, that is so great. That is so sick. How you doing, Zombie? I missed you, Zombie. I missed all of y'all. I missed all of you guys. I really missed y'all. Press 1 in the chat for some Butch tunes. No one wants the Butch tunes. Yeah, man. No, Butch we should do something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out where we can connect the music to the sound interface so you can do like live DJ sesh. We'll figure it out. Ja Rastafari. Yeah. Yup. Pablo is he's been a good boy today. He's been a very quiet boy. It's been a rainy day, y'all. It's been a rainy fucking day. Oh, there's Pablo. Here, I need to... Hi, buddy. Hi. He's right here. He is right here. Oh, hey, Bubba. There we go. There we go. Oh, you haven't had some loving like this all day. Hi. Oh, okay. All right. He's right. Okay. There we go. Pablo is indeed a Norwegian forest cat and was found near a dumpster in Azusa, California. He's terribly handsome, but dumb and stupid. That is the latest Pablo update we have. He is terribly stupid. Or terribly handsome. Yeah, no. But dumb and handsome. He's dumb and handsome, you guys. So... I do want to show off some products I got yesterday from the Cannabis Cafe. It was a soft launch. It was influencer week or something like that. Influencer preview before it opens this Friday. So to give you guys some context, where did I go? So Let me fucking show this to you guys. Sheesh. So, hold on. I gotta find the article I'm looking for. So this was considered the first ever, I guess. Yo, Benny Boy Benson. Benny Boy Benson, what the fuck? Yo, how have you been doing, man? I have not been on in a while. I've been sick. I'm still recovering. big up to Benny Boy Benson. I need to tune into his shit very soon. I'm so sorry. I haven't tuned in some time. It's been... Yo, what the fuck? Bro, are we doing a hype train right now? Are we on a fucking hype train? Yo, Illusion, how are you doing? Oh, we got all the homies up in here. Shit. I love it. I love it, you guys. I love it. I love it, y'all. So as I was saying, we were going to talk about the Cannabis Cafe. Whoa, Gramps. I wish my girlfriend was more like you. What? Whoa, Gramps. Yo. Yo. Hype train incoming, baby. Butch Spanko, thank you for gifting. Thank you for gifting Air Night. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Dude, I fucking love that shit. Hell yeah. Hey, finally getting some rest. Been hella busy with events. Yo, I'm seeing you hustle. Illusion is hustling, you guys. She is doing so much right now. She is fucking killing it. Yo, who else is on right now? You guys need to contribute to the hype train. If y'all are on Twitch, if y'all viewing me on Twitch, you guys, someone's gotta... Yo! Benny Boy Benson! What the fuck? Okay, you guys, Benny Boy Benson is honestly one of the best stoner streamers. I'm not even just saying that because he helped us fulfill this hype train level 1. Like, bro, we barely fucking complete hype trains here, which is like kind of rare. So this is awesome. Thank you. Wow, we love Benny Boy Benson. If you like, yeah, bro grinds. Benny Boy Benson grinds. Like, he is on every fucking day. He does cool shit. He was just in Amsterdam not long ago. Dude, straight up, he is fucking, he's a goat. He's the fucking goat. He, I would say, is one of the leading cannabis community people on Twitch. So definitely give him a follow if you guys like stoners. Like stoner boners? No, I'm kidding. I'm scared. So, all right. We still have the hype train going. So, you know, if anyone else wants to, you know, Oh man. Oh shit, what do we have here? Oh, that's a sick record. Look at that. Here, let me move the dabby hour. Yo, what is that?
It's an artist called DJ Rum.
Nice. Drum and bass shit. Let's fucking go. Or down tempo. Half speed. Let's fucking go. Okay, baby. All right, let's fucking go. Stevie McShrinkter, how you doing? How you doing, Stevie McShrinkter? So I was saying earlier, we're gonna try to figure out a way to connect this my sound interface with the DJ stuff, so we can. We don't have to figure it out. Like, I can do it right now. He can do it right now, but we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna prepare for it. We're gonna have. It's gonna be like a rave. It's gonna be a rave. I'm excited for us to make some shit. My Jewish ass has a lot to say about Israel's bullshit right now. Okay, so I am. We don't have to get into it right now, but I am doing a donation stream for the next couple of weeks for the medical aid for Palestinians. We have raised some money, which is amazing, and like any donation towards it, or not even donation, even just awareness towards it is appreciated. I'm a big believer in donating every year. I grew up in a Muslim Islamic household where we have to donate a certain percentage of our salary every year, and it's called zakat. Z-A-K-A-T, zakat. And it's like an obligation where you have to donate to a good cause, or for health, for food, for homeless, or you know, so I'm glad that this is going to be part of our collective zakat. You know, you don't have to be a Muslim to follow that ideal or that value. You know, we all, you know, are just trying Be good humans. Like I said, I am still a little sick. Maha, friend, your boy RJ is home. Fuck yeah. What's up, RJ? How you doing? Happy to see you here. Thank you for coming in. It's been a while since I've been on, but I'm really glad to see all of you guys here. I really am glad. What the fuck? Benny Boy Benson, you're being so fucking awesome. Like, I owe you so fucking much, man. Like, I know we have to get together and do some high equity shit, man. I think 2024 is looking more likely. I'm not gonna go to MJ BizCon in Vegas. I think it's too late to start planning for it. I got sick and I just, kind of missed the ball, and hotel rooms are extremely expensive right now. Especially with the Formula 1 shit going on in Vegas. It's crazy. I'm not gonna fucking drop $1,000 per night just so I can fucking see the same fucking people I see all the time for free. Nah, if anything, I'm gonna see more haters than anything else in Vegas. The only people I don't see around here in LA will be the haters. So I ain't trying to, not worth it, fam. Not worth it. Yo, thank you so much, Benny Boy Benson, for being here. You are fucking awesome. Me and Vanessa really want to go to When We Were Young Fest next year, and that shit is rough. Yo, yeah, I feel like you have to get your tickets well before, or not tickets, your hotel room well before they even announce it or some shit. You have to speculate which weekend they're gonna do it in. But anyways, oof. Oh baby. Oops, I did it again.
Dude, that emote is sick.
Wait, what emote?
I got an emote.
Oh shit.
I got a level 1 hype train emote. And it's a fucking cat that's
It literally looks like Sleepy Pablo. Dude, the hype sleep emote looks just like Sleepy Pablo, you guys. Pablo, he is right here too. Hi, Bingo. Hi, Bingo. Hi. He's terribly handsome. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh.
Oh, yes. They included it. Fuck yeah.
Included the...
Okay,
so Butch
not that any of you guys care.
Butch Spanko's gonna share a couple words.
Not that any of you guys care. I woke up when we were on our honeymoon in Jamaica, and I ordered this fucking record, and it sold out instantly. You can't find this fucking record elsewhere. It would cost minimum $60, which is insane for a record. And when they shipped it to me, they forgot to ship it to me. They put it in someone else's box and didn't ship it to me. And I was like, what the fuck? I was super hyped. This was my honeymoon record. And I say that too because it's like a reggae song. It's like a remix of a classic reggae song. And I was super sad. And they were like, "Oh, don't worry. We still have a copy of it. We'll send it to you with your next order." That was back in May. It's fucking almost December. I got it.
You got it. You got it. How you doing, Jelly? He's shaking like jelly. That's right. That's right. RJ knows what's up. RJ knows what's up. Yo, Rusty. What the fuck? I saw, dude. Yo.
Shout out Rusty Shackelford in the chat. We love Rusty. Shout out Rusty's the GOAT. Shout out Rusty the fucking GOAT in the chat. Shout out Rusty.
Rusty for president 2024.
Yo,
Rusty for God, man. Yeah, Rusty for God. Rusty for God, you guys. Rusty is a fucking GOAT. Yo. I'm still in class, but I wanted to say hello. I'm glad you're feeling better. What is up, 710 Chi? OMG. OMG. Yes, it is Butch Spanko in the fucking flesh. Yo, shout out to Rusty. Yeah, we have the entire fam on here. We have all the what is it? The what did we call ourselves? The cannabis, or no, the anarcho cannabists are up in the chat. We've got Benny Boy Benson. We have Rusty. We have all the anarcho cannabists in the fucking chat. Yo, it's a movement, fam. Okay, you know what? Let me get right up into it. So we have a lot of fucking important people in here. You guys are all important, but I really want to give you guys the review of the OG Cannabis Cafe that I went to. I really hope like their people are not on. Like low key, I really hope their people are not on here. So if you work at the cafe, please get off, because I'm gonna get really honest up in here. Like, I did something very big yesterday. Benny Boy Benson, Rusty, you guys, I think would be very proud of me for what I did. Let's just say I stood up to a very evil man, okay? And we're gonna get into that. Okay? We're not going to say anyone's names, okay? We're not dropping names. But y'all know who. Y'all know who. I'm on mushrooms and dabs, and I'm in class listening to my classmates' presentations. Hell yeah, 710G. How you doing, Fog Buddha? Blessings and respect, Queen. Fuck yeah. OMG, is this Keith Lee? Nope. Is it worth hype? The cafe? Let's get into it. All right. So what I was looking for earlier was I was trying to find give you guys some context on what this is. This is a very old article that was written exactly 4 years ago. Almost exactly 4 years ago. Based alert. Hi Maha stands up to Canna tyrants. Facts, Rusty. Okay. Literally. Okay. The fact you even said it, this is a Canna tyrant. Rusty knows the entire context. You should join. We're gonna have Butch Spanko join, because I'm so glad we're talking about this, and I feel so energized to talk about this with you guys, because I did some shit, y'all. Like I did some major stuff, and I think Benny Boy Benson, especially for like the high equity shit, this is a topic for that. Like, this is exactly what happened yesterday, is exactly what we need to like unpack. Like the history and the context of this particular person, especially. So I'm honestly very excited to like even connect with you offline, Benny Boy Benson, and talk to you about this. So, okay. So let's start off with OG Cannabis Cafe. So OG Cannabis Cafe actually was the first consumption lounge that served food that opened in West Hollywood, but they called themselves the first ever weed cafe that opened. The only thing that was first about them is that they served food, and it was all licensed. They were not doing anything crazy or it was all licensed and legitimate. Guest? Oh, the Dabby. Oh yeah, I gotta move the Dabby hour. So,
want to listen to my belly.
Oh yeah, you gotta listen to Butch Spanko's belly. All right. Whew. All right. Okay. So. Okay. All right. So, nice PJ pants. Yes, he's got some nice PJ pants.
I had a long day. Well, kind of. I had a semi-long day.
He sure did.
Semi.
So the OG Cannabis Cafe was previously called the Lowell Cafe, and it was partnered with the Lowell Flower brand. If y'all know Lowell, it's a very popular pre-roll pack brand in California. It has the cow on it or some shit.
Are they still popular?
They're still around. They're remember they took over Indus?
True.
So they're a distro focused now.
That's crazy.
They're distro focused. So
I've had a big weed day, like in terms of weed business. So my brain is kind of like all over.
Fried.
No, not fried. It's just like because we were talking about herbal earlier today, and like Herbal, for those who don't know,
It was the biggest
yeah.
distributor of cannabis in California. So like,
and they went out of business. They went fucking bankrupt.
yeah, they were the largest warehouse and distribution hub for a lot of cannabis.
What did the guy come from? The herbal guy?
Here,
He was from like some other like major distributor of food.
Here, let's
or
search
something.
it.
I don't know.
Herbal founder.
Yeah. We're getting totally off track.
We're getting
already.
off track.
I feel like he distributed for like Whole Foods or something crazy. No,
No.
that's not gonna help.
Here.
Mikey. He's the founder? This dude's not the fucking
He's a
founder.
VP. Yeah, he's not the fucking
That's
founder.
probably his son.
That is
I
the
bet
son.
it's his son.
And here we can
No,
No.
get out
get
this
out
guy.
that.
Mikey. All right, whatever.
Okay,
It doesn't
whatever.
matter. Yeah.
Maybe it's his
They
father.
went out of business.
They
Who
went
gives
out
a
of
fuck?
business. Yeah. So regardless, we're kind of getting off track here. But so Lowell has really like pivoted a lot since 2019. So anyways, they first started off as this location first started off as a Lowell cafe. You know, it stocked a variety of brands before,
I'm
including
just laughing
Lowell.
at Rusty's based alert.
Based alert.
Rusty, I gotta connect with you offline. I never even returned your fucking voicemail when we were at TwitchCon, and I feel like a real jerk for doing that. But you know I love you more than anyone. I'm not even exaggerating. Rusty's like, I love him.
So this article was written 4 years ago, and that's when they announced that they're parting ways from Lowell, which was pretty crazy. And this was 4 years ago. So it was originally known as the Lowell Cafe. The former Lowell Cafe will now be known simply as the Cannabis Cafe, or now the OG Cannabis
So
Cafe.
I was quickly just checking.
Here,
At
we
one
can do
point, Lowell was like the best-selling, like fucking pre-rolls in the state, like significantly, and not the case anymore. Go to the right, pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls.
Now it is Eighth Brother and Sword and Stone. I don't even know these, but you got to subscribe to see that. But for the top 5, it's Eighth Brother.
Lowell used to be on top.
Now they are
Now
not.
they are not. So that should tell you guys, yo, what's up, BB Bubs? How you doing, BB Bubs? The cafe looked sick as hell. Okay, I'm giving my full review, BB Bubs. You should.
Okay,
you
I
need
wasn't
to
there. The cafe is good though. We'll say
Yeah,
that.
the cafe is beautiful. It's a
you
nice
actually
setting.
said to me yesterday
It's a sick spot.
that it's the best setting of any of the ones that are open thus
Facts.
far.
It is one of the best settings in the cannabis consumption lounge scene, especially in West
Oh,
Hollywood.
I didn't open your DM sheet. I saw that.
You will not find a setting that is conducive to smoking and eating. It's very restaurant-like. I will say they have cramped up the place slightly. They can let go of a few tables. This setting was nice. I liked this table setting. As you can see, it's the chair and then that. But that is still also a little too much. But now they've made it so... I need to find some updated photos. These are a little bit old. So, OG Cannabis Cafe.
Yo, Chi, I just messaged you. Look at, he got a new Mac. That thing is
That new
sick
Mac
as
looks
fuck.
sick. 710G,
Super
your
sick.
new Mac looks sick.
I'm pretty sure the work on that perk matches the work on our jet ball.
Oh.
I think it's a similar. Is that like it looks like the Fire and Ice. That's so sick.
So this was supposed to be what it looked like. Obviously, this is not what it looked like, and it ended up looking like this. But this was what the proposal was before it was made.
I haven't been. Oh wait,
so-
go back. Wait, go back up.
This was written
Oh my
in
god,
2019.
that is so funny.
Okay, this is gonna make sense,
Oh
you guys.
my
Okay,
God.
I know this is gonna
Wait,
make sense.
so-
Hold on. All right, hold on. We gotta rewind. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Okay. So.
Jeez Louise.
So I went to the cafe yesterday. It's reopening after 4 years. It was shut down indefinitely because of the pandemic. And then there was a lot of changes to the ownership that was going on. As you saw in end of 2019, they were starting to part ways from Lowell, which was what they had initially applied the lounge license as, was the Lowell
Kind
Cafe.
of a weird call as well.
Weird call, but to give you guys some context, there were a few co-founders of Lowell, and one of them was the licensee behind the cafe, and he was the one who parted ways from the rest of the Lowell team. So he could not carry or take on the Lowell name himself, as it was still belonging to the three others or whoever others.
Oh,
So
right,
he
right,
could not
right.
continue on with that
It's
brand
always
anymore.
some dumb shit like
So,
that.
yeah. So it is a little unfortunate that there's no that it didn't stick with the brand that it initially started with. But you know, changes happen, and
They
to
sure do.
and to be glued to one brand is also not the best. However, we did read in this LA Mag
I always
article.
laughed that it was called Lowell because, like, any of my Mass boys in the chat, you know, Rusty the goat, Lowell is a city in Massachusetts, and like, I mean, I don't want to insult Lowell, but it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, I say that as a fucking suburban Hingham boy. I apologize, but like Lowell is like, it's a mill town.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. It's not even a good name to really begin with, I would say. So anyways, this article from 2019 says, taking a scroll of the cannabis menu for the rebranded lounge, guests will find products from 45 different growers, many of them smaller brands like Lola Lola, Higgs, a Golden
wait,
State.
is this a new one?
No, this is old. This is old.
Oh
so
my
I'm
God.
sharing this. I'm giving you guys,
Jesus.
I'm trying to give you guys what this place was
So
like
this
before it shut
article
down.
in 2019, which is like shortly after it opened, it already went through a rebranding.
Yes. So a
Goddamn.
few months after its opening as Lowell Cafe,
Oh,
it
and
turned into the OG
I'm not
Cannabis Cafe.
sure if any of y'all are familiar with the supposed herpes outbreak that happened.
So here, let's actually.
Oh, do Cannabis Law Report. I never read this.
All right.
Out of business. Oh my God. This is not an article that you want on your business.
So our favorite weekly cannabis newsletter, Beard Bros. Shout out Beard Bros. Shout
We
out
love
to
Beard Bros.
Bill and Jeff
The
Levers
goats.
of Beard Bros.
True fucking dudes who do the damn thing for real.
So an official response from Lowell denied
was them,
exactly
Benny.
0 of the allegations, but promised that the unregulated products processed in the time period. Yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
So they went through a lot of drama, and you need to
Oh,
understand.
they're in Napomo. That's interesting.
Yeah. So
I think that's oh
bullshit.
My God. You're going through this so quickly.
Yeah. So anyways, this is old. This is from 2019, you guys, okay? This is from 2019. But this is hilarious.
I love that it says they could be looking at $1 million fine from the suits in Sacramento. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to happen ever. The DCC does not do that shit. Like, they threaten to do that shit. They do not do that shit. Like, you think the DCC is going to fine someone a fucking $1 million? Like, you're out of your mind.
Oh man. So anyways, this is great. So I'm just trying to give you guys
Oh, it's in slow. Yeah,
I'm just trying to give you
Napomo.
guys the background that this place was problematic from the genesis of this place. This was there's an ad break going on right now. If you guys are getting ads, I'm really sorry.
They can't hear you, though.
There we go.
You're getting an ad. You cannot hear us. So
Yeah. You look good, Butch Spanko. You're looking good. You're looking real like lively. You're glowing.
I'm glowing.
Yeah, you're glowing, Butch. You're looking real
Well,
good.
I haven't been sick. I've just been wavy.
Well, speaking of wavy, we're gonna get to.
What?
We're gonna get to. We're gonna get to some
Bro's
more.
handsome. Aw.
So is Benny Boy Benson.
I'm so flattered. 2 Bens. We're just 2 Bens.
Yeah, all the Bens look great.
Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
the cafe is experiencing a revival.
Which is good.
Which is good, but
we love that.
it took a lot for them to get to this point. There was talks about High Times. You know, the publication High Times.
Yep.
trying to take over the Cannabis Cafe. Because after the pandemic happened, like that business
Dude, this is insane. Even just reading this article, like in passing, like, dude, how can a business with so much promise go through all of this fucking bullshit in like no time? Literally no time.
High Times Cannabis Cafe. So it was going to be called the High Times Cannabis Cafe. There we go.
Harvey's
This is
outbreak is terrifying.
yeah, man.
Okay, so 2022. This was
Last year.
yeah.
So this was a little over a year ago.
Damn.
High Times will reopen shuttered WeHo Cannabis Consumption Lounge, and this is talking about the Lowell Cafe or
So
the OG
dramatic.
Cannabis Cafe. So, dude, yeah, even this, like, it wasn't even called the Lowell Cafe initially. It was called Flora.
Damn,
And
that is a throwback.
that is a big throwback. Who I knew the original licensee, which was Andrea Drummer. She's a catering chef. Oh man, like, dude, there's a lot of history with this particular
It's
shit.
fascinating.
It is very
honestly.
fascinating. Anyways, so High Times was like, we're gonna give it a go. They made a deal, and a lot of it consisted of their stock with non-existent
Can you
value.
click the comments? The top. I always read the fucking comments.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I wouldn't click. No, I mean it's fine, but like, interesting. All right, continue. I interrupted
Anyways,
you.
yeah. So I'm trying to find the actual deal that was made. I feel like they scrubbed it, man.
Yeah,
they
you won't
really
find
scrubbed
that.
it. So there was a deal. There was this stock deal, and it was kind of ridiculous.
I do remember reading about it too.
Because they really, like, here, we should even put,
Wait,
what?
that last thing, Chicago-based Cannabis Cafe opens on State Street in Madison. The fuck? What is that?
We're digressing, but hold on. Yo, thank you for the follow, Miss Oh, we have Victoria in the
I don't
chat, Miss
understand.
Coita.
In Wisconsin, how is this allowed?
I have no clue. Okay, Rusty, you should look
Rusty,
into this.
How is this? This is definitely not allowed.
Yeah, I totally use
Oh, it's hemp.
It's hemp. It's
All right,
hemp.
well, that's
It's
definitely not allowed.
Farm
either
bill
way.
weed. Yep, that's not. Okay. So, all right, you guys. So, I really think High Times scrubbed it. Like, they really fucking scrubbed it off, okay? How you doing? Hola, Miss Coita. Oh my
Farm
gosh.
bill weed.
Big shout out to Victoria who just joined the chat. She is she's like a human rights ambassador, like in Argentina, where she's from, and just
Did
she does really
I
cool
meet
stuff.
her?
Yes, she was
Nice.
at the Canna Club Con.
Good to have you in the
I
chat.
just downloaded Twitch and made an account just to see them. Hell yeah.
Thank
Thank you. We are also on YouTube, but Twitch is better. Twitch
it really is.
Twitch is 100% better, you guys. Twitch is way better. Yeah, YouTube, we got only a few people on YouTube, but we got a full family.
We don't mean to disrespect the YouTubers. We love you as well, but we're new to it, so.
Mm-hmm.
And by we, I mean her. I'm just
Yeah.
the mod.
So we were talking about the OG Cannabis Cafe that is reopening this Friday, and we're giving a little history lesson on the genesis, the beginnings, the obstacles and hurdles that this business has faced for the past over almost 5 years. Almost 5 years. Respect. Yes. So, okay. Going back to the High Times deal. Where was that? The High Times freaking the deal that they had with the cafe.
You were looking at the WeHoville article.
Oh yeah, the WeHoville article. So this was last year.
Wait, it looks. I mean, if they talk about the Flora ownership, if you go down, they might get into the deal, the intricacies of the deal.
The process of transferring ownership of cannabis business license has been criticized by some in the community because of disadvantages those who applied for licenses when they were originally offered but were not selected. The current
This
owners,
happens in every city, just so you know.
The current owners and High Times intend to reopen the establishment as if it was at the time of closure, except for changes in furniture and lighting. Okay.
Benny Boy Benson, yes, it's like Delta 8. Anything that isn't Delta 9.
Like
anything that isn't just normal weed.
Synthetically obtained Delta 9 from hemp. Like, we'll get into that. We'll get into that in after we talk about the cafe.
I guess they don't get into it. Basically, it was like an all stock deal for High Times. I don't know. What company were they doing that with?
They were. What do you mean? What company were they doing that with? It was between the original, the OG Cannabis
But
Cafe.
wasn't High Times like trying to make a bid on like other businesses?
Yeah, they wanted to do retail. They wanted to get into retail. Remember, they opened in San Bernardino, and
I got scammed into buying that shit in Prague. I'm sorry, Benny Boy, Ben.
Sheesh, man, that's lame. Dude, okay, so they really scrubbed it all.
You could probably find it, but it's not worth finding.
It's not worth finding it. It was a blip in the history of the cafe. It truly was a blip, and I think this one article from WeHoville is enough to, like, you know, show and prove like they were going through this deal and it didn't work out. So
I've also seen Farm Bill weed products that have Delta 9 and okay, so it's all. I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to this stuff because I'm really not that familiar with it. Like, it all just seems like phony labeling to me. Like,
yeah,
it's all fucking THC. Who cares what Delta it is? Like,
Yeah.
what does that even mean?
it's all a technicality and all loopholes, and it's all like poor quality shit. It's booty weed.
booty.
Exactly. It's all terrible.
Booty boys.
After we talk about the cafe shit,
Booty weed.
booty weed. After we talk about the cafe, I do want to do a little bit of a slight deep dive into Delta 9 THC that is hemp derived, because I'm getting a lot of questions about it. Yo, wiggy.
Yo, bride to be,
bride
baby.
to be, wicked bride. Sheesh, you guys, big up for Wicked
Coming
in the chat.
very soon.
And Agent, aka Adept, Agent. All right. We really need to get through this. I haven't even gotten to my review.
Just get
Okay.
to it.
So, the Cannabis Cafe has now decided to reopen. Kind of a surprise. Well, not even, but let me show you guys some of the recent articles that came out about it. Hold on. I'm Big Eepy. I go sleep now. I love you. Hey, I feel you, fam. I feel you. Respect. Yes, you need to get better. Or not better. I need to get better, and so I can get on earlier. But you need to look good. You're gonna look good. You're gonna look amazing. But you need your beauty rest. You need your beauty rest. So another cannabis consumption lounge is heading to Smoking Hot WeHo. So there is a new lounge that did just open, Pleasure Med, which is owned by the people who are by the owners of Pleasure Chest, which is a sex toy shop or an adult store.
I do want to go there. It's nice to support like the people that are actually like locals to fucking West Hollywood.
Yeah.
I have not been to the Woods. Maha's been there a bunch. She has a picture of fucking Woody at the Woods.
At the Woods, yeah, Woody Harrelson. I do have a picture with him.
Yeah, I have not gone though.
So it's funny because this article was written in June of this year, and it says,
I think this article is about Pleasure Med.
And this article is about Pleasure Med. Yep. So anyways, so now, oh damn, Business Insider also did a whole thing about it. So
wait, isn't that go up? This is from 2020.
This is from 2020.
Yeah,
this is from 2020. So this is crazy that
this was when it was, I guess, Lowell. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Anyway, get to the point.
Get to the point. We're gonna get to the point. So, whoa, burgers and a blunt to go. Where, right? Oh man, they were trying to. Where's my blessing?
Bless you. I'm
Thank
trying
you.
to read that too, Benny Boy Benson, and it's just like, whatever it is, it's not true. Like, that's not how these places operate. Like,
Yeah.
no one sells weed and food to go. Like, And if they do, bless you, if they do that, it's not as it seems. It's not like you're going up to a drive-through and that's that. It's like, oh wait, what the hell was that? Cannabis.cafe?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Cannabis.cafe ain't working. So returning soon. So let's show a little bit about this. This is the Instagram. It says open Friday, 11/17. Make reservations below. ogcannabiscafe.com now open. Damn, man. The cafe is back.
Cafe's back, baby.
So it's literally opening this
They know how to
Friday.
trick me. They do. They do.
Yeah, man. So during the pandemic, obviously the cafe had to shut down. So they were trying to do like food delivery service, but their food was kind of shitty.
Well, it just made no sense.
And it made no sense. So this is under new ownership.
Not really.
It's under new partnership.
Which we're not. You're not quite at liberty to get into all that.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, I'm not at. But we'll, as Rusty and Benny Boy Benson, we are the anarcho-cannabists, and I think we can all figure out who the cannabis tyrant of the California cannabis, actually just of the cannabis industry is / are.
There's plenty of fucking would-be tyrants.
But
you're giving this guy too much credit.
Yeah,
he's notorious for sure.
Very
he's
notorious.
A fucking little dingus.
And I'll let you. I'll keep it up for guesses or interpretation.
We'll keep it 100.
Yeah, we'll keep it 100, but we're not going to drop names. But okay, so I went to the cafe this week. 2 days ago. It's been influencer month, so from October 30th up until tomorrow, there is going to be just exclusive preview at the cafe, and it's actually been very nice because everything has been comped. Everything's been comped. Everything is free, and that includes both the weed products and the food. And the
not
food,
sponsored,
not branded, not sponsored.
This stream is not
yeah,
sponsored.
this stream is not branded or sponsored. So this was my experience 2 days ago. So
no, this was yesterday.
This was yesterday?
Yes.
Oh shit!
You took a nap, so you think it's like a new day.
Oh yeah, I did take a nap. So I went yesterday. Oh shit! Fuck! I went yesterday.
Shit! Fuck!
Shit! Fuck! So I got there. It actually looked, refreshed a little bit. Like there were a few renovations done.
I like the logo. I think the logo is nice.
Yeah, I like the logo. The OG Cannabis Cafe logo is nice. Like I think it's cute. I think it's creative.
But I can already tell, based on the logo, the fact that it shows cannabis.cafe, they're trying to make this into a tech play. Like, because you just clicked on that cannabis.cafe, like, ordering or reservation system.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely trying to make this a tech play.
That website used to work. Now it doesn't.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
also, this is
crazy.
An old-ass photo. That's
I was thinking
Raina.
that, too.
Shout out Raina.
Raina looks overworked.
Yes, she looks so concerned. I feel so bad for
Raina
her.
is great. Raina is a great person.
She's awesome. Her cat just ran away. I feel so bad for her.
Raina's been in the chat.
Raina has been in the chat. You are correct.
Raina's been in the chat.
Big up to Raina. Anyways, so when I got to the cafe, I saw a lot of familiar faces. The servers and the managers. I saw a lot of familiar faces. Folks that used to work at the Lowell Cafe 4 years ago, and folks that actually ended up working at the other lounges that were open, like Artistry. Of particular significance is Artistry. A lot of people from Lowell Cafe went to Artistry when Lowell Cafe shut down.
I want to make a joke.
Yes.
Really, only Maha will get this joke, but like the pioneer of the cafe has moved on to bigger and better things.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that is a joke between us.
For those of you who know me very personally, y'all, if you know, you know,
Yeah,
and if you don't, let's talk about it. So unrelated, but I got to talk to you sometime about making connections in the industry. It's crazy how many people you know.
That's what she does best,
it's
bro.
It's a small world, fam.
It's actually not. Maha just knows how to work it. I don't. I do not do that. That's her. I just don't. I do the typing. She does the talking.
I know. Yeah. Anyways, so I fuck.
I'm horrendous at it. I'm shy as fuck. That's me. It comes with being Ben.
No. So
I can't think of any Bens that are besides like even like famous Bens. They're not like. I mean, there's Ben Affleck and Ben Stiller.
No,
like,
there's some.
I don't know what. Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
No, I'm not talking about asshole or not. I'm talking about like being extroverted.
Yeah, I feel like the only extroverted Bens are on a lot of drugs.
Oh God, please not that Ben. Wait, you're telling me you're not a huge Ben Shapiro fan? His name is Ben. That's all I need to know.
Oh man. Okay, so I walk into the cafe. It was very warm, welcoming. We also went at 2 p.m. So this was like before the 4:20 rush. I did stay there for a couple more than a couple hours to see how rushed it got later in the day. But you know, we got seated. I saw a lot of friends there, so I just joined their tables, and it was fun. You know, we got a menu. We got a menu in front of us. I don't think I can show you guys because it has pricing on it, and I don't think that's legal to show you guys.
Legal.
Weed pricing.
This ain't a legal issue. It's fucking terms of service. But even then, I don't think Twitch has anything against that.
Okay, so.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. You just can't have sponsored shit, you know?
So they had paper menus. It was very thick paper, and it did not flip well. It was kind of annoying that it wasn't flipping well. Especially if you're at a small table. It just felt like I had like what is it called? Those homework packets from school, but with thick cardstock paper. And it was skinny. I surprisingly did not take a picture of the entire menu. I just took a picture of the food menu because, quite frankly, I was not interested in the weed offerings there because they didn't have dabs. And you know me.
What?
They did not have dabs.
Like nothing at all? That's kind of crazy.
Can you do me a favor? Can you get my weed bag?
Okay.
Thank you. So.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not branded.
You guys like my rolled up pants?
Your rolled up
Very
PJs.
stylish.
Very stylish. So thank you, Butch Spanko, for bringing that for me. I didn't mean to boss you, but yes. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it.
This is not it.
That's not it.
Sorry, don't look at my like fucking butt stains.
What are you talking about? It's my weed bag.
Oh, your weed bag.
My weed bag, babe.
What is it?
Slabby gave me a gift, which I'll show off later. You guys, I have no clue. Y'all. Okay. So I immediately noticed on the menu a very limited selection of weed. And it was and it was broken into 4 brand options. The first brand option was this brand called Wave.
Okay, so I actually haven't said this to her because I just noticed it like when she brought it home. But I don't know if any of y'all are familiar, but this logo, this wave, if any of you guys listen to Blink 182 or more particularly Angels and Airwaves, this is exactly what their logo looks like. Angels and Airwaves. It looks exactly like this.
I saw it because someone uploaded a story. Yeah, there were a lot of people who went and shared stories of it, but this is their flower offering. They give you a bong or a student glass.
I'm gonna open this.
So which one?
Well, they're all open. I mean, none of them have tamper evidence seals, which is not compliant.
This is not compliant. Okay, so that was another thing. None of these had like they all had labels on the bottom. Okay, this is pretty fresh. So just to let you guys know,
I mean, the weed looks pretty good.
They did give me the freshest stuff. They did not give my friends, I think, the freshest stuff. My friends said they were pretty jealous with what I got. So I was a little bit spoiled. I'm not going to lie. Oh shit, you're right. Exactly. Yes.
And when you say give, she doesn't mean free.
Free. Yeah. So did you know what these are priced at? This is an eighth. This is an eighth of some flour. Let me show it to you guys. Okay? Let me show it to y'all.
I mean, this weed looks pretty good.
It looks great. Like, don't get me wrong. That looks fire. Look at this huge nug. I did.
Okay, this is a little purple Zushi. Come on now. Ain't no way this is fucking that genetic.
It's not. So
You're just calling
if you
it that?
yeah,
That's
if you
so
guys
lame.
are aware with the Zushi trend right now, Zushi
It's the hottest
it's
shit
the
on the market.
hottest shit on the
Hottest
market
shit on the
by
market.
1010 by Tenko. The Tenko is
Buenissimo.
yeah. So the Tenko has what is
That shit is crazy.
it's the Zushi genetics. This is not Zushi genetics, okay?
I mean,
An
maybe,
eighth,
I don't know.
it's not. It's not.
I'm just guessing it's not.
It's not. So these eighths here, I'll even show you guys.
You know what I bet it is? I bet it's fucking Purple Punch. It looks like Purple Punch. Oh god, not another hype strain. Okay, it is definitely just another hype strain. However, it is crazy fire. The actual real
Not what we're
Not
showing.
this,
Not
not
this.
but Zushi Tenko, that shit is the truth. It is stupid fire.
So we're kind of getting off track here, but
Just
the Tenko.
because this shit is called Purple Zushi, and I'm like, I don't think so.
So like their genetics are blue Zushi, pink Zushi, yellow Zushi. Okay. And then they have
I don't
these
know
other
what this
things.
shit is,
I don't know what
yeah.
those things are. Okay. This is like a very fire brand right now in
One of
LA.
those brands that plays both sides.
Yeah, like both trap and legal. So this is a very fire brand right now. It tastes great. It's amazing. This is very high quality shit.
I hate this trend so much. Then you get a bunch of other growers claiming to have it. Give it like 6 months and everything's gonna be fucking Zushi.
Well,
absolutely accurate.
That's what we're seeing.
100% accurate.
That's what we're seeing with this shit. Let me show you guys again.
Purple.
Purple. But wait.
I guarantee you this is Purple Punch. 100%.
So because these guys didn't have purple, Wave was like, we got purple Zushi. This is literally Purple Punch. Like
It looks like it.
It looks like it. It smells like it. And
It does smell like it.
I've heard
it kind of
people-
has a decent smell though.
So, this was our first weed option on the menu. And these eighths are priced between $100
Oh my
to
god.
$120.
That is a great price. I mean, some people want to pay $20. I want to pay $120. That's the type of price I'm trying to pay.
So, if you're not getting Butch Spanko's,
That is crazy.
If you're not getting Butch Spanko's sarcasm here, an eighth, you guys should not cost.
That's how much an
$100.
ounce should cost.
That's
Whoops.
how much an ounce should cost. Exactly.
That's
So
insane.
it's insane.
I didn't realize it was like that.
So then the next option,
$120 for those, for like each of those.
100 to 120. Exquisite price for
See,
exquisite.
This is why I love Rusty. He knows. You gotta spend money to spend money or something. Oh, all right. Bye.
So also under
This chair is so much more comfortable than this chair.
so
I'm buying $65 ounces out here. I'd fucking KMS before I did that shit.
yeah. So
Yeah, the only time I actually spent the money on hype shit was cereal milk. In Minecraft, yes. Was cereal milk from Cannabis. You got to spend money to waste money. It's all about that ROI. Gary V, the GOAT. No, but so I got at her birthday party at the Artistry, like last year, whenever the hell this was. I got her an eighth of cereal milk by Cannabis. I think it was $70, which is the most I've ever spent on a fucking eighth. But it was her birthday. We were at the place, and it was like a sick fat nug. And I was like, I'll do this, sure. I think I still have it, which is kind of ridiculous. I shit you not. I'm pretty sure that's the last weed that I bought. Like, I have not bought weed since then.
so
Cannabis is never a waste of money because it is quality of life. I mean, I agree with that, except when people are ripping you off, then it is a waste of money. Because like, there's no reason that weed should be $120 for an eighth. You know? Oh, that's my excuse. Yes, if you need to justify it, that is a way to justify it.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I agree.
But if someone's charging you $100 for an eighth, scam alert. Like straight up.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
being
that's-
scammed.
Yeah.
You're being scammed. So
I did buy some Khalifa Kush once for 50 an eighth. Was it actual Khalifa Kush? We got some of their stuff.
It was
what was
okay.
that? What was that? It was like
it was something basic. It was
no, it wasn't. It was their strain release. We still have that one too.
Oh, we do have their
That was from Steph. Shout out Steph.
Shout out Steph Cakes.
That shit was good. That shit
it was
really
good. We
it
had
was
it
like
with
purple. It was black rosé or something.
we
like
had
that.
it with Kyle Party when he was
Yeah,
here.
we did. You're right.
Shout out Kyle Party from Alien
Shout out
Labs.
all these
Shout out all
fools.
these people. Yo, so I'm asking my friend who I took yesterday about the menu. Okay. So
Let me see.
so my bad. It's $100 for the eighth, but then you remember you have to pay taxes
That
on
is
it.
insane.
So then there's another
Hold
thing.
on. So I'm not gonna show you, but the way they break it down is for the flower category. It's eighth of indoor flower is $45, an eighth of indoor flower, and then an eighth of living soil flower, which, surprise, is also indoor, is $100. So they're charging $65 more because they are using living soil, which is not really a real thing.
Like the only yeah, it's not something to inflate your prices for. It just means you have a different
Soil. These nuts.
like indoor flower is indoor flower.
Living soil is like legitimately like not a thing.
Like living soil refers to using like biological waste, like
Living soil is not a real fucking thing. I mean, I'd love to actually talk with someone. So I'm saying this too because at Maha's Canna Club Con a couple weeks ago, we had the fucking head grower from Alien Labs, the fucking goat, talking about living soil.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying exactly what he was saying, but like, it's not really a thing.
like it. So basically, with living soil, there's I guess beneficial microorganisms.
She would actually know more about this than we would.
Yeah.
Chi, can you educate the chat on living soil and it being a thing? Oh, you probably missed it. So, Chi, this company is selling eighths at their consumption lounge for $100 an eighth because it is living soil. So, Jelly, this is not an outdoor cultivation. If this was an outdoor organic farm, you'd be 100% correct.
Yeah.
This is not organic agriculture. This is an indoor cultivation facility.
Exactly. So like if you're trying to really uphold that organic
motherfucking shit dirt.
If you're trying to like uphold that organic living soil
that's
status,
real. That's
like
actually real.
Like sun grown, outdoor grown, like
well, what he's talking about is actual organic agricultural practices. I grow indoor living soil. So what does that mean to you, Chi?
Yeah, what does that mean? And do you think
I want to know what that means to you, and I would love to know what it means to these guys, because you may have missed me when I said it, but these guys, they sell their indoor flower for $45 an eighth. And then they sell their indoor living soil flower for $100 an
more
eighth.
than double. More than double. When I don't know.
So Chi, I was just saying that it's like not a thing, but like I'm not as educated on it.
So living soil.
Yucksy, if that's how you're saying. Yucks. Yes, agreed. It uses soil that has living microbes that basically make the plant grow like it's on steroids. Okay, so when I was growing at the Canary, when we met, we added microbes to our fucking soil. That's like normal.
We're not gonna inflate the price.
The soil I used was super, super expensive, and I have to maintain it properly to keep it alive. What is there like a brand or something, or like a name that we could look up? Okay, the other thing to consider is that like soil has microbes in it. Like technically it's all living in that sense.
So living soil has, I guess, like I think even Jelly just said it earlier. It's partial till with worm poop and microorganisms. So
Build a soil. I've heard of build a soil.
build a soil. If the eighth $100, it better come with a hoodie and a lap dance. Exactly.
Miss Coyita said in Argentina the price is $2 for 1 gram. Oh, scroll up for a second. $2 for 1 gram, but of a lower quality than indoor here. Still $2 a gram, bruh.
This is
Off that diamond dirt.
this is $100 for 3.5 grams, you guys. I'm sorry.
Adding nutrients, compost tea, or topsoil off that diamond dirt. And I use their super clean blend that is made to be able to pass any state's tests. I mean, some of that also kind of comes down to your genetics, especially if you're getting clones.
So
a lot of seemingly legit grows fail for it. They absolutely do. I actually was talking to an architect today who works with like cultivation clients, like big cultivation clients. And he knew a guy that opened a lab, like a licensed lab up in Santa Barbara County. And this dude was, an honest scientist, and he was failing people for metals and stuff. And the growers threatened his life and his family if he didn't falsify the tests and pass them. So that dude closed his business. 100%. I think you know who I'm talking about too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So I definitely do, like, there's definitely a difference between living soil and
pheno hunting. My stuff is so legit. It's had all reverse osmosis water since seed. I had this build soil clean blend. For my past grows with my homie, we just grabbed this in-house living soil blend from a local grow shop. It's a bit pricey, but always so worth it with organic dry amendment. So I'm still, guys, I'm just not convinced that it's
$45 for an eighth versus $100 for an eighth. And it's
all
the
of
same
this stuff
thing.
you're describing. Like I took a class in school. It's called Soils. I can get you the book. Like none of this is really sounding different. I'm going to get the book. I'm going to show you what I mean.
So, oh man. So anyways, I think our whole point behind this is, I just think it's like the stark difference between the prices between like the 2/8 that are offered under the same brand to a consumer that is coming into the lounge. It would make more sense if one of them was $75 and the other was $100. To see the non-living soil be $45, but then the living soil be $100, it's too big of a difference, even though they're grown in under the same facility. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you have Lay's potato chips.
I'm not lying. This was one of the only university classes I took at my school, because I went to Hampshire and it's a fucking hippie school, but I took classes at UMass, and this was one of my only classes I took at UMass, and it's about fucking soils. So
Look who messaged me. I don't know if he's watching it, but
maybe
he's watching it. I don't know. This sounds like yogurt with probiotics. Yes. Okay, Valinova, I think that's exactly the point that we're trying to get at, is like soil, majority of it, if you're getting good quality, high quality soil, it's going to be most likely living soil. And
wait, say that again. I wasn't listening.
If you're investing in good soil, it's most likely going to be.
I don't want to say that exactly, because soils come in all different shapes and sizes and densities, and there's silt and loam and silty loam and loamy silt. These are all actual things that are classifications of soils. What these guys keep talking about, which is valid, is like amendments, you know, like when you're adding worm castings, when you're adding fucking bat guano, when you're adding fucking who knows what, when you're adding like lemon peels or whatever the hell
Or
you're
like,
adding
you
to
know,
it.
bone meal.
Bone meal, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
bone meal. Insect
What they're
things.
talking about is she mentioned microbes, for instance, which is, I would say that is probably what sets it apart in terms of living or not living. But that's a normal thing to add. Like if you're not adding microbes, you're kind of fucking up, you know? Or you're growing hydroponically or whatever you're doing, you know? I want my soil
with dragonfly wings.
You can do that.
Yeah, and
Real soil has that.
I think my challenge is like how do you come up with such a big gap with pricing? I think for a consumer that comes in and they're like, there's a big difference between this price, but I will admit it's too big of a difference for me to like digest, especially if you're like, you don't know much about weed, you're going to a cafe for the first time, you are kind of curious. Process doesn't mean much when the product turns out like that either way.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. One need. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, welcome in. That's an interesting statement.
It is an interesting statement.
Expand upon that if you don't mind.
Most
indoors hydro, yes, but you can grow hydro with like coconut or what is that? Cocoa. Fucking
cocoa.
Cocoa. I don't remember what the other word is, but the product doesn't turn out the same way though. Cocoa, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the price point should be based on the quality of the product. That's the point. Oh, I get what you're saying. So
I feel like I feel like the quality is very similar. If both products are similar, then process shouldn't affect price. And I think that's the issue. I feel like the products, the 2/8s, are pretty similar, even though one of them is over half, like, you know, over double the price. Yeah. Cocoa, yeah.
It's very interesting.
It is very interesting. I do have a pre-roll pack from them as well, but there is no strain. There is a strain. Lemon cherry gelato. Classic. Everyone loves to white label lemon cherry gelato.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
But it is very popular. So this was interesting. And this was priced at, let's see. This was priced at $45.
Okay, I have a question.
For 4 grams.
I have a question for my grower boys. Is living soil a term just for weed? Is it a term outside of weed, or is it just a term that's come from weed?
Good question. And they're not calling it living soil either. They're calling it live soil flower, which I guess is the same, but...
Living soil is a term outside of weed, says she.
It sounds like PR, not gonna lie, says Rusty.
Well, Rusty, stay in your lane, bro.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm looking in this fucking book if they talk about so many shit like this.
So yeah, he's looking it up. We're citing. He said LOL valid. No, honestly, Rusty.
I'm just kidding.
No, he's kidding. Like so I'm not a grower. I'm not a cultivator. I don't grow shit. I don't know much about growing. But for someone like me who's looking at a menu, who's looking at 2/8 prices, to see a big difference between the two, it's like even drinks are not that crazy off from pricing from fancy drinks. You know what I mean?
Before we get, I think we should move on back to the cafe for a second.
Yeah.
But something to consider, and this is, again, coming from this class and stuff, like, I'm no expert in this shit, but when you're talking about soils, it's not just a matter of amendments or whatever the hell, if it's alive or if it has microbes. There's actual, like, very significant chemistry that comes into play here that dictates, like, how things grow, how plants grow in the soil. And I have just like a little image here just to show, like, here, let me pull it up. So this is just an example of the exchange of ions, cations, ions and cations. It looks like cations, but it's cations. There's significant chemical and an understanding of chemistry that actually goes into soil sciences that goes beyond amendments or things like that. And when I was referring to like loamy soil and silt and all that, that doesn't just refer to the consistency, but it refers to like the actual chemical composition of the soil. Again, not in a sense of like amendments or whatever, but like the I don't want to say like, I guess the only way I can really say is like the molecular composition of the soil. It's not just like, again, guanos or things like that, microbes. It's like the fucking molecular composition of these physical compounds. Like there's an actual science to this. It's not just like look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Nice.
Like these are breakdowns of different chemicals, aluminum, oxygen, hydrogen. Like these are the things that dictate a soil, not just like if it has a fucking
poop in it or not.
Bacteria.
Yeah. Like, so to kind of like extrapolate on what Rusty said, which Butch Spanko was joking, like it sounds like PR, not gonna lie. It kind of does.
It's definitely great marketing.
It is great marketing, but it is kind of PR. Like it is. Like when you go to a bar and when you get a shot of Jack Daniels versus a shot of Hennessy, the price difference between those two shots isn't going to be that crazy. The price difference between a well drink versus a premium spirit is not going to be that different. And smoking that poo-poo pack.
Fancy science book. Smoking that poo-poo pack. Facts.
This kind of goes back to my old conversations that I've had with you guys about like pricing in cannabis and how it really, really requires stabilization. And I don't know.
I will say, just because I still have this book, this was literally like a freshman class that I was taking as a senior. It was like a 101 class or maybe a 102. And I was in this class and I was like, I feel like a fucking idiot. Like talking about chemistry of soils. I was like, I got no idea what the hell these people are talking about. I thought you just like grow plants.
Or like it's dirt.
Yeah, I was like, I thought this was dirt.
Yeah.
It's a lot more than just dirt. That's for sure.
What's the difference in the high then? So that's also another thing that we need to talk about. So on the menu, like I said, I can't show the photo of the menu. If you guys do have me on Discord, I will post it there. Here, if my Discord link isn't working, please let me know. I will put a new one there. But my Discord link should be fine. If it's not, please let me know. But I will post the menu on there.
Not permaculture. It's the book is called The Nature and Properties of Soils. Permaculture is another. Oh, sorry. Permaculture is like a school of thought, if you will, for agriculture. It is kind of a subset of organic farming, but it's so my advisor at school was actually very anti-permaculture because he thinks that it makes no fucking sense because like agriculture and culture itself is not permanent. It doesn't make sense to call something permaculture when it's like sustainable. It's just like it's contradictory. I definitely agreed with him in that respect, but I didn't agree with him in the sense that it was like bad. He viewed it as like he was kind of reactionary to it because of how it was very much so like a buzzword in the university circles. Like, oh, I study permaculture. And he's like, that's not a fucking thing. He was like very much so like an organic scientist. Mm-hmm. Sorry, we have links turned off. If you want to, you know why we have links turned off? Because the one time I turned them on, someone sent me a video of a butthole on YouTube. So links
Discord
are off.
link from Streamlabs is broken. Okay. All right. I'm going to put a new one in.
Yucks. It was really funny, but I was like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
First link. And the dude, to his credit, he did a great job trying to be like, I don't know why they allow it. I mean, it was one of those like hidden playlists, I'm sure. Was it the Nair video? It was more like Goatsy.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get you guys.
It was really funny, but it was like, bro, come on.
So I'm gonna put in the new Discord
YouTube
link.
is rampant with porn, dude. I'd be surprised. I would be surprised. I don't go to YouTube for porn. That's for sure.
So I'm gonna send you guys, or I'm gonna share with y'all the menu. Like video.
Twitch chatters have fucking traumatized me. Dog, did you just say Goatsy? I did. I haven't thought about that in over 10 years. Same. I hadn't thought about it until someone sent. That wasn't what they sent, but what they sent was very similar to it. So we've definitely been on a tangent with this soil shit.
Yeah, like
the main point was that they charge a lot for this fucking.
they charge
media.
a lot, and I did just share the Discord link.
Cheers.
Please join the Discord in the stream chat thread or whatever channel. I posted the menu photo and video. I did not take photos of each menu page. I did post videos of. I do have a video of it, so you can hopefully pause and see the pricing on it. But the next brand that I think is its turn to show now.
This one is actually kind of cool.
Is Helena Farms, which is supposed to be replacing Lowell Farms, basically.
Oh, really?
This is gonna be the Lowell
I
Farms
think this
substitute.
needs some work.
This needs some work.
This one's kind of cool. I do like this.
This is in a box. I think this is like weird to have a bag and then a box inside. There is a box.
Well,
in
that's
here.
a compliance thing.
Oh, really? Boxes
Yeah.
have to be in bags?
No, it's just it has to be childproof.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to be when you like. It has to be upon first opening. So yeah, I mean it's not ideal. It's a compliance thing, unfortunately.
I see.
But you can definitely improve that. I would say. I thought that was a VHS tape. So I do agree. Yucks, it's a little big. It's a little
But
bulky,
this
but
is
it
an
does.
ounce.
It is cool. You should
It's an
open it up.
ounce. So let me show you guys real quick. We're gonna try to move this a little bit.
Careful, SpongeBob. I think they should do away with the stupid fucking matches. I don't like when companies do that. It's like who uses matches for this shit? Like, not that I have anything against matches, but it's like it would make the packaging smaller. I still smoke and dab mids, lol. I think 2 dispensaries locally claim they grow indoor, outdoor with living soil. Yeah, so I take back what I was saying a bit earlier. I was going a little hard because they charge $100 for these eighths. Living soil is a thing. I take back what I was saying before, but it's not worth double the fucking price, or like more than double the price.
Yeah.
I like those. I think that's a great product. I just think they should get rid of the matches. I think it's a massive fucking package.
Yeah, these are pretty.
If you're buying an ounce, you probably have a lighter, or you can just go get a lighter. You know?
So it is.
It's pretty though. It's
This
really
is very
pretty.
This is very pretty. I 100% agree. This is very pretty.
Fortnite?
And then this is for the smaller pack. This
Can I see the ounce one?
I'm setting
I
up
love those. They're very cute. I'm setting up my cultivation club in Argentina, and I want something like that with special style. Yeah. You should.
So
I love the image. The image is really pretty.
That is really pretty. I do agree. It is
It's
very
like
pretty design.
A coastal farm, very idyllic. But yeah, man, just take this shit out. What the fuck? Oh, and if you'll notice too, I don't think she showed it, but like it's like layers on layers of joints. There's like 3 layers of joints in here, which I'm also gonna say like that's kind of too much. Like when you buy, this is like a carton of cigarettes practically. It's like
I wish I could see the price.
like when you buy cigarettes, you get a pack of like, I don't know how many cigarettes are in a pack. Like, I don't know
1 ounce.
how much is in each one. It
So
looks like
this
maybe a
is-
0.7 or so.
So this is $120.
20 cigarettes in a pack. Yeah, I mean there's probably like there's at least 60 in here.
Let's see if it says it on here. 70.
There's 70.
70.
I'm so smart. So there's 70, like, does it say how much is in each?
70 pre-roll, 1 ounce.
Well, what's 28.3 divided by 70? It's probably like a 0.6 or so in each.
Yeah.
Which I like. I like smaller joints personally because I don't smoke a whole fucking joint. Maybe I'm just a baby, but it is literally a VHS tape. It's like a mini VHS tape.
It is nice. I do like the packaging. I do think, obviously we could do away.
Holy
with,
shit, you smoking more paper than bud. Similar amounts,
Yeah.
yes. An ounce of pre-roll is dumb, but I don't want to hate. We're not hating. This is critique.
This is critique. Yeah. Like, come on. Like, these are new brands. These are brands
Yeah,
that
they
just showed up.
They're
They
just coming to market.
They're just launching in 2 days. So, I'm sure it's perfect for somebody. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think 70 joints is a lot to sell to someone. Like,
I would get
I don't
something
know.
like this. You know how Emily had that wedding and she needed literally 70 joints?
yeah, but I just. Oh, you are welcome, Air Knight.
Yeah, you're welcome, Air Knight.
Even from a business perspective, it's like you will make more by selling less. Like you can raise your fucking margin. Like if you sell smaller packs. I don't know.
Exactly.
I get 12 to 18 joints out of an ounce. Yeah, I mean that's a little bit more sensible. That's like normal joints, you know?
Yeah. Like you're making like
Baseball bats.
yeah, like doinks.
Doinks.
You're making doinks, man. You're trying to smoke a doink. But this is
We
definitely
puff.
this is definitely a party pack, you know? This is like definitely for someone who wants to
It's odd.
It's-
It's odd because in California, if you're an adult use consumer, that's the only thing you can buy. You can buy that and you can't buy any other flower. You could buy edibles and concentrate. You cannot buy any more flower. You can only buy that and that's it. How much you don't know how much they charge for that?
$120.
So you can buy an ounce of 70 pre-rolls or you can buy an eighth.
Either
What?
it's either this or it's
That is
either this.
insane. That makes no sense.
Like it's either this or this.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
For 120, that's pretty good.
But this is
I would buy that over a fucking eighth of flour.
But this eighth is $100. Like I'd rather buy the Helena Farms rather than buying this. And like
it's almost like they don't want you to buy the eighth.
yeah,
It's kind of weird.
it's making it tough for the eighth. Oh, like
Or maybe they're, oh my god, maybe they're like forcing the customer to buy the eighth because they're like, oh well, you can buy this pack of a fucking 70 joints, but it's the only thing you can buy.
Yeah, it's
or
the
you
only
could
thing
buy
you
this
can
eighth.
legally
Oh, I'll
buy.
take the eighth. Okay, that'll be $100. It's like, wait, I don't want that. They're like, oh well, then I guess you're only getting these joints.
yeah, the Helena Farms looks way cooler. It does. And yucks, yeah, $100 too much. I'd rather get some rosin. Okay, they had no concentrates. So
Are they gonna have concentrates?
they say soon, but I don't think that's part of their brand offerings. So
Bro, that makes no sense.
I know.
Okay, like I was in a meeting earlier talking about dispensary. Flour at a dispensary is like 50% of the revenue. Like half of the store's revenue is flour. Concentrate is like 25%. It's the next category.
And
Not edibles, not anything else.
and-
It's
and-
concentrate.
And your profit margin on concentrates is way better than what you can see in other product categories.
well, not in terms of the conversation we were having,
okay.
but you might be right in other respects. Maybe at a lounge.
Yeah, well, even at retail too. Like we would wholesale purchase between 25 to 30 bucks, but then we would sell it for like 100 to 120. And that is like insane.
I don't know. I don't know if that might just be with you guys or whoever you were working with at your scale, because that wasn't the case in the conversation we were having today.
Interesting.
It was lower margins because of the work that goes into it.
Maybe wholesale for concentrates, especially solventless, has probably gone up high. Maybe they are like charging $50 now wholesale.
Well, they
instead
just
of 30.
need to make their money.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's what it might be too. And like the demand is going up as well, so maybe it's just going up in general. Okay, so this brand, Helena Farms, supposed to replace Lowell Farms, and then there's another brand that I did not get to try, but they're called Dizzy's. And that's what all...
AKA Fuzzies.
AKA Fuzzies, AKA
Jeeters.
Jeter, AKA Sluggers, like...
Infused pre-rolls.
Yes. Infused pre-rolls, some probably dipped in keef, or oil and then rolled in keef. Yeah, no.
I was driving today.
Have you ever had a Fuzzies taco?
No.
Enlighten us. This place
It
sounds
sounds
fucking
familiar.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's the high THC joints. They don't give you the strain name. It's all flavor based. You have your strawberry flavor. You have your
that
lime
means
flavor.
It's fucking actually flavored. Are they? They're not allowed to do that.
Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe they're not. They're using compliant like cannabis derived flavoring. I'm not sure. Oh,
They're
okay.
not.
So the boldest flavors in cannabis at the best price. So like as you can see, like
Just
I said,
knowing the
go on my
person who's
Discord.
behind this, it's just like it enrages me.
So
Artificial terps suck. They are not allowed in California. They used to be, but the Department of Cannabis Control, new regulations, they're not allowed. You cannot use artificial terps in licensed product. It has to be cannabis derived terps only. That was one of those things that I thought was actually a really cool move by the DCC, that it's like you can add terps, but it can only be weed terps. Like you can only add cannabis terps in it. So yeah, I don't know.
So they have 6 flavors. They have strawberry milkshake.
The branding looks like Fanta.
It looks like Fanta and juicy fruit.
Yeah, it does look like juicy fruit.
Here,
yeah.
go to my Discord, you guys. If you are not on my Discord, please join it. That is where I posted it. So, please join my Discord. That is where I posted the video and picture of the menu. You can get a good look over there. If I don't think I'm gonna play it on here just because it has costs on it. But the pricing is interesting. It is comparable to Jeter, but it's all flavor based, not strain based. They're not going to advertise based on strain, which, you know, I feel a certain type of way about that because genetics do matter, and even for the consumers that don't care about it, it is still good to at least put somewhere. So
Check phone.
So those were the only 3 brands offered. Whew, we finally got through the brands.
I love this. I love you guys.
Aw, yo. That is iconic. Yo, big up to Rusty. Rusty, like...
Look at that smile. I'm not going to show it because I'm not going to dox you.
Great
Safe
smile.
for stream. I mean, yeah, safe for stream, but I'm not going to show it because I don't want to dox him.
Yeah, but no. But the menu, I don't want to show on stream because it has, like, weed pricing on it, and I don't think we can
Ever
show...
smoke the sprayed gas station weed? Yes. Please.
Okay, so those were the 3 brands that were offered at the lounge.
Let's revisit. It was Fuzzies.
No.
That was like legitimately me saying that. It was Dizzy's,
which I don't have on hand.
Helena Farms, which we all generally agree is the best branding, and then
Wave,
which looks like Angels and Airwaves.
Yeah.
They literally call it Wave. Can you pull up the Angels and Airwaves logo? I just need you all to see what I mean.
Angels and Airwaves.
Go to images. Yeah. Looks familiar. Can you hold up their flower again? Oh, it's right here. Like, to the tab cam. Like, looks familiar. Totally not infringing on that.
I spy a real deal resin jar.
It looks like the
Hell yeah.
Ruka and Mav Glass logo combined. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So
Ridiculous.
there was one brand that wasn't offered. That is part of their suite of brands. So actually, let me backtrack a little bit. So these 3 brands that were previewed to us, these are all owned by the cafe. Like, the cafe is now,
Which is an interesting thing.
They're
it's
going
an
vertical.
interesting strategy for the cafe. What's that phrase? It's like from like dodgeball or something. Like, interesting play. Let's see how it works out for them. I actually do think it's a good idea. Like,
Yeah.
but it's very hard to pull off.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
like, when I think of a lounge, I think of I think of a better assortment strategy. I think of having enough variety to service anyone and everyone. If you're trying to be the spot, if your goal is to be the spot, and the goal for this lounge is to be the spot.
Like, imagine going to a bar and they only have their own beer.
Yeah, and
Like, even breweries don't do that. Like, they usually have their beer, but they usually also have other beer too.
there was a part where it said there were like hold on, let me find this up real quick. Like, they had 45, or they had brands from 45 growers, from small growers. Remember we quoted that, or we saw, there it is.
Was this
one?
Oh, this was when it reopened.
So this is when this is
and those are popular brands too.
yeah. See,
Oddly enough, they're probably not even around anymore. Lola and Higgs.
No, Higgs is around.
Well, Golden State is, and they're super fire. So
yeah. So,
excuse
Golden
me.
State
Shout
is
out
really
Golden
good.
State.
Shout out Golden State. But this lounge used to have.
I actually went to a bar like that not too long ago. I mean, it wasn't their alcohol, but it was all beer and liquor brands you hadn't heard of. Interesting. Golden State Banana? No, different brand.
This is a Golden State.
A Golden State. They're from Reading or Shasta. Yeah.
They're Sacramento, Shasta based. They're indoor, and they're also playing the premium flower game, but they're actually doing well with it.
They have really good flower.
And their branding is really good, and it does really appeal to the high spender.
But I don't think it's the best.
This
out there.
does not appeal to a high spender.
Bro, $100, that's more than any of the other brands.
Like, let me
The
show
most
you guys.
expensive weed is not that. Is not that expensive. The
Like-
most expensive weed at a shop that I've ever seen was like $90 for an eighth, and that was stupid expensive.
Like, look at that branding.
And that's also probably after tax. Who is your favorite brand for flower? I mean, I do love Alien Labs, but I don't know, man.
A Golden State was on like my top 10.
They were your favorite for a
They were
period.
they were my favorite for some time. I do like their branding, but when it comes to like
I'm more
flower,
about the
Lumpy's is fire.
Lumpy's is fire.
Lumpy's is
dude.
fire.
I love
apple
Lumpy's.
fritter, dude.
Lumpy's is
Lumpy's
sick.
is sour apple haze, bro.
Yeah,
Lumpy's is
legit.
fire. Yeah, Lumpy's is
And
so
they're
good.
like kind of old school too.
Yeah, I do love Lumpy's.
Wusa, I don't know
Wusa.
that.
Oh yeah, I've not tried Wusa, but
For me, I'm more about batches than I am about brands.
dude, you can't
Any
go
brand-
wrong. You can't go wrong with 710 Labs flour, dude.
Oh, look
Starburst.
at Pablo.
Oh, hey Pablo.
Hey, buddy. Any brand can produce a good batch. I will say that. And any brand can also produce a bad batch. I think it's totally batch dependent. As based on my experience in retail, like, it's totally batch dependent.
Sometimes flower has been a hit or miss for potency for me, but it's always clean.
That's facts.
Yes, that's facts.
Factual statement.
I did not like the California Black Rosé as much as I like the Starburst, and I don't like every batch of Starburst. They have their strong ones, and then they kind of have their
The
weaker
batch
ones.
that we have now is good, but it's nothing
It's not
crazy.
the best.
It's not that it's not the best. It's just like it's nothing crazy.
I don't smoke flower often, but that's what I usually like to get when I do get some. Same. I don't smoke flower enough either anymore.
I've been smoking almost exclusively flower lately.
CBX used to be my favorite brand. I feel like quality isn't the same anymore though. Still fire though.
I've been smoking flower with hash. It's been fantastic.
Fidel's is good, I would say.
Fidel's is definitely good.
Fidel's is good. And then Tenko. Pink Zushi, blue Zushi.
I didn't have flower of that. Though.
I had the pink Zushi. It's good. It's good.
Ben tried dabbing a Mac instead of the Jet.
Yeah, Fidel's is an OG brand. For
I guess
sure.
I gotta go buy a new Mac. See if it's easier on your body. So oddly, Chi, that's why I mentioned that. Like I have not been dabbing at all, but I have been smoking hash with flower, and I've been loving it. It's been beautiful. So hash and flower has been treating me great. I've been kind of steering clear of dabs because of my weird cardiac response. Yucks, the last time I took a friggin' dab, well, actually not the last time, because I took a dab the other day. Yeah, my heart's been like racing, but just from dabbing, not from anything else, not from flower, not from, it's been exclusively hash oil that does it. And oddly enough, I smoked like a hash hole with like it was from punch extract. It was like a straw nana hash hole, so it had like straw nana rosin in it. It's literally been rosin. It's been fucking rosin that's been doing this to me. I took a fucking dab out of a Puffco, and it made my heart race. It was that headband that you got from Hattie.
Oh.
But I've been smoking hash out of my Toro, one of my Toros, and it's been fucking sick. I've been loving it.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of hash, so like I got no issue with that. It's weird, honestly. It's just rosin.
So, all right. So kind of to wrap it up with the review of the lounge. So all the staff, the servers, they were all wearing Dizzy's branded shirts, which looks like two googly eyes, so it looks like boobs in a cartoony way. Not really.
They should call it the Boob Cafe.
The Boob Cafe. Booby Cafe.
Booba Cafe.
Booba Cafe.
That'd get some fucking visitors.
That would. So.
How come they have those in Japan and not here?
I know, right?
Whoa, we have strip clubs.
Oh.
Fucking lame.
Oh, okay.
We need maid cafes.
We do need
Booba OG.
Booba. So we
Sorry.
really went.
You know me and
Booba
Booba.
OG. Booba equals Booba. Here, we gotta type that shit out.
Yes, that's like the new theory of relativity
Pablo's
from
like
Dr. Spanko.
Pablo's like licking his toes. Oh, he's
Toe-
taking a
toe
shower.
beans.
He's going off. All right, y'all. So
In summary,
that was just a product. We ordered the food. The food took so long. Like we were ready to leave when the food finally arrived. So we had
that's classic cannabis cafe experience.
classic
though.
cannabis
We
cafe.
had the same shit happen at Artistry on your birthday. Dude, the food came so late and we were like, we have another place to be. Like that food came so late. Ugh. It was like an hour late.
But like what's crazy is with Artistry, there's a food runner from an outside restaurant. The Lowell Cafe has a kitchen.
Oh, I see.
Has a kitchen inside. They have a kitchen. They make the food there, and yet it still took so long. I'm pretty sure we ordered dessert and we left before it came.
Oh.
And we were there for 3 hours. Or actually, no, we were there for 4 hours. We were there from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Or rather, we got there at like 2:15, so a little less than 4 hours. But we were there for quite some time. Like, I will say, it's a great spot. The venue itself is really good, and I kind of want to show you guys the picture real quick.
Yeah, don't think that we're just I haven't been there. I never went to it when it was Lowell, never went to it when it was OG. The only lounge I've been to is Artistry, and I've been there a couple times.
So these are the ventilators that suck up the smoke, and you barely hear them.
She said yesterday, and she said it earlier, and if anyone with the cafe is watching, we will reiterate it. She said that this cafe is the best setting of any of the ones that she's been to thus far.
Yeah, it is the best
That
setting.
includes Artistry and the Woods.
Yeah, the Woods is beautiful.
She hasn't been to Pleasure Med.
Yeah, I haven't been to Pleasure Med. The Woods is beautiful, but it's not conducive
Oh,
for...
man, you know what's funny? We were
What?
just in SF, and we didn't go to any of the lounges there.
Oh, my God.
We didn't really have time.
Yeah. We need to go back there.
Yeah, we got to go back.
We got to go back and check out the SF lounges. But it's
Have you been to any of those? Like Barbary Coast?
yeah, like really the setbacks of this lounge are
That price point.
the price point, the lack of product assortment,
I've been to Barbary Coast.
the lack of product
in the
assortment,
day.
slow food service, and
That will get. I think all
think
of
the
those
food
things.
service will
all
get
of
better.
those things will get better. Hopefully.
I don't think the assortment will get better. I think they're only wanting to keep their 4 brands or their 3 to 4 brands, which
That's very short-sighted if that's the case.
it is going to be very short-sighted if that's all they keep. And I think that is
Not having concentrates is insane.
And I do expect them to add on concentrates, but I think it will all be like BHO or live resin. They do have vapes that are I don't know if they're distillate or live resin, but hold on, I have to sneeze.
She looked like she was having a stroke. Bless you.
Oh, bombastic bumpus. Hey, Maha, how the hell are ya? We are good. We are Gucci. We have Pablo over here.
I was gonna say you were like, I don't know if it's distillate or live resin.
Give her a noogie.
But
Hold-
I would say some companies don't know the difference.
So, the most interesting experience about yesterday and why it was 4 hours.
Interpreting.
Oh, you just did
What's
your
that?
interpreting certification. I think it's by Trichome Institute, right? It's like how to be
Congratulations.
yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. Did you like it? It's like very nose terpene based.
That's
yeah,
really
like
cool.
your nose knows.
Oh, so you can say like, oh, this is like terpenoline. This is fucking limonene.
That is so
Beta
cool. Beta caryophyllene. Yo, bombastic bumpus.
Oh, it's absolutely the new way forward.
Fuck
I would
yeah.
love to know that myself. Like, whenever I smell weed, I want to know, like, what is this I'm smelling?
Yeah, the interpreting class. They should give me I want to check it out. They should give me a
They
free.
should give me that.
Yeah, they should give me the free class.
Did you know I've never used my jacuzzi? You know what
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
The technical definition of it is being able
Can
to
you
assess
believe it?
the quality of the cannabis bud as well as the psychotropic effects.
Oh, that's really cool.
Nice. Very cool.
Yes,
I'm fiending
cannabis
for some...
sommelier type shit.
Yep.
Can you believe it?
It's kind of like the Gangier program, I would say. I know Fog Buddha was in the chat earlier.
Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? Dude.
I don't know if Fog Buddha is still in here, but big shout out to Fog Buddha. He took the Gangier program. I teach for Oaksterdam. We don't do fun shit like that. We do more business-oriented stuff, which is just as important. though.
Yux is both fiending for some gas station donuts and an ice bath.
You should do both.
Those are like very opposite ends of the spectrum.
Like I always just looked at it as sativa and indica and whatever THC percent it was, but that's not the case at all. How it's broadleaf or narrow leaf and such. Nice. What's happening,
Oh,
Maha
so,
fam?
so,
How
so
you doing,
much
Death
more.
Crusher? How you doing? Max Montrose is snobby, but I fuck with science. Agreed. He is a little bit, you know.
Wait, this isn't the Gangier stuff.
No. Gangier is different from the Trichome Institute.
Okay.
2 different certifications and programs. So actually,
Which one is more legit?
well, that's what I was on a panel today earlier.
I didn't even ask you how that
Yeah,
went.
you didn't ask
I'm
me about the
such a
panel. I should have
bad
shared.
coworker.
I should have shared with you guys the
He's up his
details
own ass.
of this free.
Experts should be snobby. Interesting statement. Interesting statement.
I don't think experts should be snobby. I think experts should be confident.
Ooh, interesting.
I think-
Another interesting
I
statement.
think they should be confident, not snobby. Because when you're snobby, you're gatekeeping, or you see yourself as an exclusive person. This stuff is teachable. you can teach, like, you just learned it. So now you've learned it, you're confident in it. Now someone else can learn about it.
Yucks, I would guess they're probably incomparable.
The blue Zushi is way more fire, fam. Science is a field where everyone should be snobby. Confidence and knowledge are paramount.
But snobby does not equal confident. Snobby is like, when I think of snobby, I literally just think of someone with their nose raised and it's full of boogers.
I don't like snobby scientists, because snobby scientists, if you know, I just don't think they're educators. Snobs are not educators.
Being knowledgeable doesn't mean you're a snob.
Yeah.
Snob usually is just pretension, as she said.
Those snobby wine connoisseurs always have some kick-ass.
I mean, that's true.
But
they can be a wine connoisseur without being snobby.
And also, the wine industry is also like has undertones of privilege and wealth, whereas cannabis is very communal. Like, cannabis is for the people. Wine is not for the people.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think in terms of like the high end, yeah, if you own a winery, yeah, but like they also have $2 Chuck, and like wine is also probably the most accessible alcohol.
I feel like majority of wine sommeliers are
when you're talking about
privileged
sommeliers
or wealthy, or have been exposed to some level of wealth, even if they're not wealthy themselves. But with cannabis, I feel like you can be like a ding dong diddly doodah.
Okay, let's take a minute here. How hard can it be to grow grapes? It's not just growing grapes, it's doing it at scale and then processing it and bottling it. Anyway, snob from Oxford Languages. A snob is a person with an exaggerated respect for high social position or wealth, who seeks to associate with social superiors and dislikes people or activities regarded as lower class. Does that sound good? No. Does that sound like it has anything to do with science?
No.
No.
I guess
snobby means something different to me. There you go. And I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's the definition of snob.
Yeah, like yo, bombastic bombas. I think my mom would resonate with what you're saying, because she's a scientist and she likes being snobby attitude.
Here is a more succinct definition.
What's
snob
up, pilot?
Is a person who believes that their taste in a particular area their tastes in a particular area are superior to those of other people. Snobbery is a superiority complex, and that's the issue. It's not, they could be right that they know more and shit, but it's the act of superiority. That's not chill, you know?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is science should always face intense scrutiny. Yeah, absolutely. That's science. And those who constantly test the results are very valuable.
That's like,
absolutely,
I think, being anal. I think that's being anal about something. And I think that's better than being snobby about something. Oh, hey.
Well, anal has its own connotations to it because it's the butt.
I want him to like paw at you.
He's like, Dad, look at him.
I love this.
Dad.
That was
Hi,
so
buddy.
cute. Oh.
Come on out. Hey. Come on.
This is gonna be cute. Just watch and wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Good
Yes.
boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. I was gone, so he's like, Dad, I love you.
He's so happy. So we have Pablo in the chat.
This might be the best angle you guys have ever gotten of him.
Hey, buddy. Hey, what do you have to say about all this?
Pablo is a fucking snob.
Yeah, Pablo's a snob for sure. He thinks he's so cute and superior, and it's not even confidence. It's just snobbiness.
He's not very
He's
confident.
not. Yeah, he's not confident. He's just a
is.
snob. Yeah. He knows how to sniff well, so
He's a very good sniffer.
he's a really good sniffer. He has a really good sniffer.
He's very triangular.
He's a Norwegian forest cat, so he's triangle man. He's a triangle head.
Always purring.
Oh, good
I'm
boy.
trying to like get closer to the mic for you guys. If you could hear him.
Oh, he's
Here,
so...
turn my mic up a lot.
Here, I'll put the
He just sniffed the mic.
I'll put the music down. Can you guys hear him?
He has very faint purrs, so you probably can't.
Did you hear him?
BHO isn't a bad thing. As someone who dabs solventless for a long time, I think some BHO can be just as good or better than best solventless oil. You tripping? No BHO is as good and definitely not better than solventless. True Romance, you're about to... Sorry, my mic is really loud right now.
Did you guys hear him? Did you hear him purr? Okay, that's enough.
Turn my mic down.
Okay,
shouting.
Okay, that's enough for Pablo purrs. All right.
Sorry if I was too loud. We were trying to get you guys to hear him.
So, BHO isn't a bad thing. As someone who dabs solventless for a long time, I think
Oh, are you about to
some
get the
BHO can
Pablo
be...
booty hole?
Damn. Yeah, BHO can be good if it's done right. It's just all the BHO out there is overpriced or has chemicals and CRC. So I just stick to solventless brands.
Not trying to start nothing. No, don't. This is a good place to voice these opinions.
Yeah, like
No
personally,
one's gonna get, like...
I don't dab any BHO anymore. I personally...
Well, it's just because you have so much rosin.
Yeah, that too. If I didn't, and if I was purchasing weed, then I would purchase some BHO. Like I do like some BHO.
I miss Shatter, man. I love Shatter.
Yeah, I really do miss Shatter.
I used to have some fire tangy Shatter from Colorado.
And it was so
that
flavorful.
Shit was my favorite, man.
Yeah. But I don't dab BHO anymore.
I don't have anything against BHO.
Yeah.
Personally.
So,
as long as it's well made, you know? If it's made in an actual laboratory, like, what is it, C1D1? It means, like, a non-explosive room.
Yeah. Try it, Maha. Hey, if they give it to me, I'll definitely do it. I'm not gonna...
Not sponsored.
Not branded, not sponsored. But, yeah, man, you guys... So I still haven't finished my entire thing, but basically the day that I went, which was yesterday, coincidentally, there was a business pitch presentation going on. The owner, he pulled me to the side. He was very happy to see me. And he's like, you should stick around for our business pitch. And it was the investor pitch. There were a bunch of investors there. And when I made my way, I had to ditch my friends. I let them know, hey, I'll be back. I have to check out this presentation. I go there and it's all men. And there's only me and another woman. And that other woman works for the company.
She's a co-owner.
She's a co-owner. She actually designed this. And she designed...
She did a good job with that.
She did a good job. Yeah, she did a good job.
Oop. That's $100.
She actually designed this. So, good for her. But... we had to like stand in the back. I ended up finding a seat, which is fine.
True Romance. I love your passion right now.
I have some orange chiffon crossed with tangy rosin that I would put up against anything. Wow. Okay. Damn. I got to try that shit out. True Romance. Yeehaw. Yo. Sheesh.
Shout out all the subscribers.
Yo. Fuck yeah, you guys. Love you, yucks. If you have a business contact,
this
DM
is kind
me.
of crazy.
I'm not on Discord. Are you on IG? Are you on IG? Because definitely let's connect on IG. Let me know.
This is Hi Maha.
I'm just Hi Maha on IG. My email, I do have an email too. I have Hi Maha.
You have an email?
I have an email.
Whoa.
Oh. I will get you on IG. Fuck yeah. So.
Do you have a phone number?
Yeah, my phone number is 911.
Why would you do that?
I know.
Why would you lie? Do you have a fax machine?
Yeah, my fax machine number is 911.
You could beat me.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Yeah, I have a beeper. I have a pager. He's a beeper.
He's been beeping
He's
all day.
beeping. He's been fucking beeping. SOS.
Do you have a telegraph machine?
Oh, contact me. Some Morse.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, bye, buddy.
Bye, Pablo Berry.
Even work on the laptops.
Fax you.
And other young animals.
So,
I would love that.
So I sat in for the presentation, and
I wasn't there for any of this shit. I was at home.
there was an not interesting, but a very notorious character in the cannabis space. And Benny Boy Benson and Rusty Shackelford.
Honestly, most of you guys probably know this guy. I had the pleasure of getting let go from one of my previous jobs by this man. Love that for me.
Butch Spanko is also like, obviously we're not going to get into detail, but like I always like to consider Butch Spanko was a co-founder of this company.
Let's.
And then.
So let me just. So Maha was at this investor meeting, just like as an observer, and she noticed that one of these investor guys was this same person. A very notorious individual, possibly the most notorious individual in the California cannabis
He has
industry.
been kicked out of a lot of projects.
Well, hold on. I don't know about that. He's been, I mean, to his credit, he actually was in a lawsuit with his last company and he won the lawsuit. He left his last company, or his main company. He left them. And then there was a big lawsuit about like all this shit, and he actually won the lawsuit. So to his credit, he wasn't necessarily kicked out. He was like asked to leave. But this guy totally fucked me over, like
He's fucked a lot of other
directly.
people.
He fucked me over directly,
Personally.
Yeah. He has done this to numerous other people in the space, be it through employment or licensing, or just not paying them, or, just lying. Some may call it fraud. So this dude is notorious for that. And he just so happened to be in this meeting. Continue.
He is the new partner / main investor and the creator of 2 or 3 of the 4 brands that we talked about.
The visionary behind it.
The visionary behind it, and is now.
Oh yes, big capitalist.
Yeah, honestly, Rusty
he knows who this is. We had Rusty, when I got let go by that last company, I had a long phone call with you about this. So you might have to dig into your memory bank. But
it was that guy.
Yeah.
So I am kind of skipping a bit of a part here, but
this guy is known for what he does is the same thing that Jordan Belfort did. It's called a pump and dump. He goes in and he's like, I've got like $1 billion and I'm going to give this company like $100 million. And like, y'all are going to be rich and I'm going to make a lot of money and you're going to make a lot of money. This business is going to be successful. And guess what? Guess who gets the money? He gets the money. Guess who gets nothing? Everybody else. Time and time again.
So I am skipping one big part here is, in the midst of me sitting with my friends, I did notice this person sitting at a table diagonal from us. And that's when I saw the owner, said my hellos to him. He was very happy to see me and introduced me as, this is Maha. She was written about in the LA Times. I shook their hands and I said a little bit, hey, you spoke at UCLA. You were booed.
So Maha texts me because I'm not there. And I'm like, she's like, oh my God, this guy was here. And I was like, fuck him. I hope you weren't nice to him. Like, this guy sucks dick. And she was like, oh, I was cordial, but, I wasn't like. And as soon as she said that, I was like, no. Like, cordial, this guy doesn't deserve cordiality. Like, he does not deserve anything. This guy took my job, like, right from me. And anything, any benefit, any severance,
nothing.
Not even that. Sorry, I'm using the wrong words. Any benefits that I would have gotten from that job, be it through like stock or whatever the fuck. He just like, the candle was lit. He just like snuffed it right out. He's like, goodbye. We're talking like years of work. We're talking days on end of me not being home, of Maha being alone. Me being alone up in fucking Santa Barbara.
You driving hours on end.
Driving up to SLO every week. Every week I would drive up to SLO for this company.
Contributed to bad health, stress, and
my stress was through the fucking
caused
roof.
us to fight a lot.
Oh yeah,
we
absolutely.
fought so much about this particular thing.
Because I was doing this because I'm like, Maha, like this is an amazing opportunity. Like I'm going to make.
We were banking on it.
Like I'm gonna it was sweat equity, you know. And this dude comes in. This is for the old company. This dude comes in as a new investor because the CEO at the time of the company saw his literally, this is what I shit you not. He saw this guy's horrible reputation and was like, I love it. I love seeing that. That's what I want for my company. I love the reputation he has. This is not an exaggeration. This is what he fucking said. He's like, I love this. And that's what I want here. I want to bring him on. And he did. He courted him for like the better part of like a year or so. It was like probably 6 months plus that he was courting him. And the dude invested. I'm not sure how. I don't remember. I used to know how much he actually invested. It was probably like $1 million or something like that. But he invested into the company that I was with, and with his investment, he got a minor stake. I'm talking like 10%, something like that. But he got operational control of the company. So he made the decisions from now on. And one of his first decisions was to basically clean house
and bring his
rejects. I mean, these people know what they're doing. To their credit, those people do know what they're doing, but they are associated with him. Those people aren't going to be, they can't wipe those sins from them. They'll always have that like history with this guy and his companies. So he brings his team in to do whatever they're going to do. Any of us that were involved were just literally just kicked to the side. Not to the side. We were just like out. Like you're out. No, nothing. No severance. No nothing.
And
that was it.
And so
fast forward to the modern day, to yesterday. Maha texts me, "Oh, this guy is here," and I'm like, "Maha, like, I need to remind you, like, I hope you weren't friendly to this guy. I'm a bit disappointed. I was like, this is very disappointed if you were nice to this guy, because this guy like single-handedly like stole money from us,
our livelihood.
He didn't go into my bank account and take the money, but like the opportunity that I put all this time to." Yeah, I mean, why would? Because that guy was a fucking idiot.
Dick. Yeah.
He had his own issues with this guy. There was a lawsuit.
A lawsuit happened.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I saw this guy. I told Ben, or I told Butch Spanko immediately about it, and I was invited to see the presentation. Obviously, I didn't want to, show my colors right then and there, and I'm glad I got to see the presentation because it really showed me the future plans of the lounge, and also how the focus on the lounge isn't really there. The focus on, the brands is more of a priority. Like, what's interesting is they're going to offer these brands like at other dispensaries for cheaper than what you can get at the lounge. So that
Genius.
was one of the biggest red flags that I saw, that this lounge is going to suffer, like, just because of that. And anyways, I was there the entire time, whatever. I take a picture of the financial slide, and that dude tells the cafe owner to tell me to delete it. Whatever, I deleted. Okay. But that rubbed me in such a wrong way. Even if it was confidential, like, who the fuck am I? Who am I going to show those numbers to, He also could have just come up to me and said, "Hey, can you just delete that photo?" He didn't have to he literally was like, and he didn't even look at me. He looked at the owner. He didn't even look at me. He didn't regard my presence. He only regarded that I took a photo.
Yeah, and you know why he was upset? Because those numbers are not real.
Exactly. So, anyways, it rubbed me the wrong way. Whatever. I was impressed with the thing. I acted impressed with the thing. I talked to the owner. I'm like, yeah. They want me to come in and help, and I'm on the fence about it because of.
I just DM'd you, Chi.
because
For context.
Yeah. So anyways, I know I can help the lounge a lot just because I do have experience with consumption lounges, but the character
and
in retail, but the character, this particular character that's behind it now,
you don't want to be associated.
I don't want to be associated with him. So anyways,
nobody who takes themselves seriously in cannabis wants to be associated with this person. I'm not saying this because of my own vendetta. I didn't like this person before this even happened.
Like
I'd never met him and I didn't like him.
I've been a very vocal, I guess, hater, not even a hater.
No, that's not
but
true.
Like I've been very vocal about not supporting his antics in the past before any of this happened. Like back in 2018, I called their practices out because there was a lot of...
when and where did you do that?
I would remember when Jay used to work there and they said like there was a lot of racism. Then
yeah, I do remember that.
So this company that this dude founded was very racist back in 2018. They did not pay their people of color well enough. There was a lot of issues, and there were definitely some smaller internal lawsuits that happened, between employees and
settlements.
Settlements that happened. But anyways, so moving forward, this thing, I saw the presentation, did, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I go back to my table with my friends and I'm like, bro, guess what? This dude is invested into this. And they're like, what? No, that can't be. And I'm like,
say it isn't so.
So I'm like, yeah, man. And then we had a conversation about, the company that he founded and how a few of them had actually worked there or had been there. And they were like, yeah, we didn't have a good time working there. Yeah. Like all the black people were put at the door. They were the doormen. Like they never got to work behind the cash register. Like it was blatantly racist. And that's, I'm like, oh, I wish I could go up to him and just, be a bitch. And I was reading Butch Spanko's text to me.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like low-key pissed because I'm like, I do not want my wife coworker to be like shaking this dude's hand. Like this dude took, like, we don't know how much
money we could have
that I could have gotten from this because of all the fucking work I put into this. Like the old company brought him in from a point of desperation because they were literally dumbasses. And they're like, oh, this guy's got this cool reputation. He's like Trump, but for weed. Let's bring him in. And then, like, literally when I was let go, the interim CFO of our company went to the CEO and was like, this is a fucking stupid idea. Like, he didn't say it exactly like that. But, like, he told me, like, on my last day, he was like, I've never seen anyone do this before. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like who gives up control of their company for like a small investment? I mean, obviously $1 million is not like small, but in the grand scheme of things, like that company was already making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
I tell my friends, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say something to him before I leave.
I told her, no, you don't have to say anything. Because you were like, oh, I told him that people booed him and whatnot. So I was like, just ignore him. Just like move on.
I saw another friend that was there as well. And she was like, you know what? No, you don't need to say anything. What if you lose the opportunity to work at this cafe? And I'm like, I don't care. They need me more than I need them. So sure, I'll go ahead and like, if I, can make an opportunity out of it, why not? But then at the same time, why would I help a company that's backed by this dude? Anything he touches is shit.
No, people,
and I'm not trying to be part of a drowning
dude
ship.
Where like, if you see him on Instagram or something, like there's this point where he did this like renaissance, like, oh, I'm back. And like, he made the mistake of having like a public profile. His comments were flooded with people being like, fuck you.
Yeah. And I even made a post on Instagram on my story saying like when
this was like a couple years ago.
Actually, no, this was last year. Last year he was on the front page of MG Retailer, which is I guess a fairly well followed magazine in cannabis.
I mean, not really.
Not really.
Let's be honest.
So he was on the cover of it, and I made like comments on it. I think I even talked about it on Twitch last year. Anyway.
Okay, so that's not what I'm referring to then, because I'm referring to when he made an Instagram.
Okay.
That was a while ago, not that long ago, but it was before his MG. And that's what was so funny about the MG cover story was like, the cover story is like, he's back. And it's like, he's already done this. He's already done this I'm back thing.
Yeah.
And no one fucking gives a shit.
He's like done
the reason
yeah.
he's doing this, though, the reason he did it then was because he won his lawsuit. Which, again, to his credit, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. That lawsuit was specifically like, you fucked this company over. And he won the lawsuit. So, you know, through the court of law, it was proved that he didn't fuck that company over. So, like, again, that was settled in court. Like, that is on the record. You know, he is expunged of those wrongdoings. So there's certainly other wrongdoings, as I can attest.
Yeah.
So anyways,
before I leave, like, we're getting ready to leave. It's almost 6 o'clock, or it is 6 o'clock. And I'm like, you know what, let's get the fuck out of here. I tell my friend, go get the car. We had valet. It was all free in Compton shit. So I'm like, yeah, go get the car from valet. I'm going to talk to this dude. I see him. He's sitting with 2 other people, smoking from the student glass. Oh, having fun, whatever. I literally say, I'm like, you know what? I really like I said, like, you know, I really want to say it's nice to meet you, but you really fucked shit up for me and my husband in the past. You may not remember, but, you know, seriously, like, you fucking suck. And he said, what happened? What happened?
Wait, did you say you fucking suck?
Like, I said, like, you really suck, and it really sucks to see you. That's what I said.
Sheesh.
And then he's like, hold on, what happened? Sit. And the 2 other men leave that were sitting with him. I sit next to him, and he said, what happened? And I give him the rundown, and I'm like, you really fucked shit up for my husband. You gave him 5 minutes of your time and let him go. This was the very dude who made these businesses exist. If it wasn't for him, this would have never been an opportunity for you. He created this opportunity for everyone involved. And then he's like, oh, was it so-and-so and so-and-so? Those guys were scumbags, which are the original owners of the company that Butch Spanko here worked for. And I'm like, you know, didn't you know that they were scumbags? I'm like, they weren't like your level of scumbags before they met you. Just so you know, you definitely rubbed your scumbag energy off of them. And I said that. And
that's so crazy.
Yeah. And you guys need to remember, this is a multi-millionaire. Okay. This is a very, very rich guy.
Well, he's not
very rich, but you know what I mean.
Worked for other people that were
richer, that were billionaires.
Yeah.
Yes. I did
that
work
were literally probably 100 times his net worth.
And it's funny because I did reference the billionaire I worked for and said,
hold on. But you'll get to that.
I'll get to that. So I said, you know, you ruined our livelihood. We put our all into it. I even helped with the brand of it, but you came in and pummeled over everything. Like, we had nothing from it. We put years before you came into it, and you came in, brought in your rejects, and thought nothing of us, when that opportunity for you and your rejects only existed because of us. And I gave him more context. Like, we were consultants with them before. My husband ended up joining them as one of their first employees. And then you decided to talk to him for 5 minutes and let him go. And
so I want to pause you there because that's entirely accurate. And I was thinking about this today while I was driving. He gave you more time than he gave me in our meeting. And for context for you guys, it was a really crazy day for me because I was driving up to Santa Barbara and I got fucking someone. I was in a minor hit and run where someone backed their car into me as we were waiting at a crossing or something. And there was a witness. There was a guy, a worker guy in a safety vest, saw the car back into me and then speed off. And even the worker dude was like, what the fuck? Dude, he just fucking hit are you kidding me? And so I didn't really know what to do. I'd never been in a hit and run situation before, but I knew that I had to get to the office because I knew that this guy was coming in doing these interviews with us. And so I was like, fuck, what do I do? So my whole day was totally thrown off because of this. And he wasn't really, it was there was weird miscommunication, not miscommunication, but things got convoluted because I was supposed to be there, but I couldn't be there because of the car situation. And then I did get there in time. So he could have talked to me.
Thank you.
But what the plan was that he was going to spend 15 minutes talking to a few select people each. But because of the situation with me, he spent like 25 to 30 minutes talking with one of my associates, one of my coworkers, and he spent 5 minutes talking to me because he wasn't really expecting to talk to me, like, because of the issue. And he even said when he was talking to me, like, I'm moving on to, like, they had other plans for the day, and he's like, well, I gotta go do this. Like, he was checked out at that point. And I realized during this conversation, I'm like, this dude's not listening to what I'm saying. Like, my office was, like, messy because I was in a fucking, like, hit and run situation. I didn't have time to, like, prep or do anything like that. And I could tell in that, I'm like, he's not even fucking listening. Like, so I thought to myself, like, at the very least, what I'll do is I'll, like, write up, like, a letter for him, and I'll email it to him, and, you know, he'll read it, and that should be fine. I did that.
No response.
I doubt he even opened the fucking email.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Mango
So
Loco.
I say all that to give you context. This interaction that Maha had with this guy was more than I got with him, and the interaction that he had with me was what determined my fate.
Thank you, Samtenchi. And this fate, like, really set us back. It set us back
Big time.
Years.
Yeah.
Like, we were on the pathway to dispensary ownership.
Well,
like,
no.
Not even ownership, but you know what I mean. Like,
no, we were not. I was told verbally numerous times and had a weak contract that involved employee stock options. That is some level of ownership, you could call it, but you're not like a fucking licensed owner of the facility. But it was stability. This company sold for $36 million. Employee stock option at that level is like, you know, you're getting tens of thousands of dollars. Maybe you're getting, I don't know. I'm not sure what it equates out to, but like, you're not getting like chump change. You're not getting $1 million, but you're not getting like $100. You're getting a substantial payout for the work that you do. And hence my evocation of the term sweat equity. That was what I was doing. And it was just, again, snuffed out like in a moment.
And this guy, I told him that. I told him, you fucked over my husband, thus me, thus my family. You ruined our lives for a hot minute. We are still in recovery mode. We are still rebuilding from that very moment that you made a decision within 5 minutes of just meeting him, without considering the fact that this is the fucking person that this business exists. Like, I really, really try to nail it in his head. Like, this business, regardless of whoever the fucking CEO, whatever COO was and is, Butch Spanko here worked on and secured the very license that is necessary for these businesses to exist.
And it wasn't just like a one-time
and it
thing.
wasn't just a one, and
like,
it wasn't just
this
one
happened,
location.
like, many times.
Yeah, exactly.
I can think of one time where I spent my entire 420 working on their licenses before they had a license. We were still in the competitive phase.
Like,
I spent the entire day working on these documents.
To give you guys more,
just one tiny example.
Like, to give you guys more personal, like, experiences from this, like, Butch Spanko and we had, like I said, a lot of fights because of how overworked he was, because of how we did not have a chance to travel or go on vacations. Like, we really didn't. He spent endless nights working on the thing. I felt like it was okay to tolerate it because, okay, Butch Spanko is working towards a future for us. And
they
like,
had me work on the craziest shit. Like, it was so, imagine having like the only dispensary in the city and they're like, we should apply for a dispensary in West Virginia. And I was like, well, guys, you got to remember, I was originally your consultant and like, I'm hired to give you advice. And I think that's a really stupid fucking idea. And they're like, no, we don't care. We're going to do it. And by that, we mean you're
You.
going to do it. And I'm like,
They-
all right.
So like,
I guess I'm going to do this.
and so
And guess what? We didn't get the license. And guess whose fault it wasn't? Mine.
so I tried.
Good times.
Like I said, it really did impact us, but we were looking like at the light at the end of the tunnel. Like this work is going to pay off.
I'll at least
This
get
work is
some
gonna
money
pay
out
off.
of this.
This work is going to pay off. Unfortunately, it didn't.
I didn't even
and
get severance.
Not even, no severance.
I got legitimately nothing.
Nothing. And it was all like, well, it was majority because of this guy that I saw. And I told him that when I was leaving. Let me get back to that real quick. I said, we put so much hard work into it. Sure, we were young, but we were around the same age as you when you started Mad Men. Oh, shit. I should not have said that. Fuck. That slipped. But good thing there's not a lot of people here.
Y'all know who the fuck this
You
shit
know
is.
who the hell
Anyone
this
who
is.
has half a brain in cannabis knows who we're talking about.
Anyways, I said, like I don't want to, like, I want to say we're okay because we're resilient and, you know, we're going to rise above it. And, you know, we're rebuilding, we're recovering, but we are still rebuilding and recovering from that moment. And this was a couple years ago. This was 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was 2020. This is almost 4 years ago now. 3 years now. So it's like you fucked up me and my family's life and livelihood. As much as I'd like to say it was nice to meet you, if my husband were here, he would say, fuck you. And I said it just like that. And I walked away.
Mic drop. Drop the mic. So she immediately calls me and is like, I just said fuck you to him. I was like, well, I did kind of tell you to say that, but you didn't have to do that. But she took it on herself to do that. And I'm very grateful for that because no one would, as I would say in my life, ever stuck up for me like that. But that is literally what I said to her. You can look at the text and I was like, the only thing that you should say to this guy is fuck you. And if I see him today, I would say that to him. I would be like, hey bro, fuck you. Like, I wouldn't call him bro. I'd call him by his name.
Like,
but I'd be like, hey, fuck you. What I was saying to her was like, I want to just like
punch.
No, I said I want to just punch him in the throat. But you know what I actually want to do? I want to cock slap him. I want to just take out my dick and slap him in the face with it.
Yeah, man. Like he
that
like,
would be priceless.
He kept eye contact with me, and like I'll tell you now, I was the only woman that talked to him for that amount of time, that entire day. So, and like I don't even know. Like I don't know how I had the balls to say what I said. I'm sure I could have kept it more succinct and could have been a little more detailed about everything, but he
doesn't deserve
like
that.
I even said, I'm like, you're not gonna know, you're not gonna remember. Like all you're gonna remember is who the main principals were of that company, but you're not gonna remember my husband. And I said Butch Spanko's name. I'm like, you're not gonna remember because you didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't give a fuck.
And the point that we're also trying to drive home here is like, I'm not the only person this has happened to by this guy.
Yeah, like this person has fucked over many people, but I don't think anyone has actually told him in the way I did. And I did miss one point that I want to get back to is I did mention, and I said, you know, I shared this exact story and how we were personally victimized by you to
Don't
my
say
next
this name.
to a billionaire that I worked for. And, you know, and I, you know, and that's when his eyes low key lit up. He's like, oh, a company and dude that I wish I was, you know, like
a person he knows who this is.
Yeah. And who has 10x wealth than this dude. And I feel
not
like
a particularly great guy or company either, but that's another story for another time that Maha is not allowed to share.
Yeah. Yeah. So but I wanted to nail a point. Like I wanted to bring it, like I really wanted to nail down, like I worked for bigger people than you. So I can do bigger and better things than whatever you could offer me. So if you wanted to give anything to me, you can't. You wouldn't and you can't. So anyways, like Yo, what's up, Terminator guy? How you doing? How you doing? You came in at a very interesting time.
Oh, I mean, near the end of it.
Yeah, you're near
honestly.
the end of it. Near the end of it.
The air horn already blared.
Yeah. But I will say it again. This is what I said. I'm like, as much as I'd want to say it was nice to meet you, if my husband were here, he would say fuck you. And like, I literally like made like a spit like gesture, like fuck you. And I walked away.
I was telling her that she should write a screenplay based on this interaction because it's like pretty sick.
Yeah. Like I felt very powerful. I was shaking after I got into the car with my friend. Like I literally, his car was ready. I went in. It was like a drive-by almost. Like it felt great because I kept contemplating.
And
Like, should I say something? Should I not?
The thing is, it's the type of thing. It's like, wow, like should I have done that? But then it's like, this guy's going home to his multi-million-dollar house. He's got probably $1 million plus in the bank. Like, dude's fine, you know? He could do with some psychological anguish, you know? Like, fuck him, dude. Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
And again, it's not just me. It's not just you. It's not just people in California. Like, and it's not just him either.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people like
bad
this.
people. There's a lot of
In
bad
this
players.
space, in this country, in this fucking world. So Maha had an interesting interaction.
Yesterday, yeah.
It was a movie.
It was a movie. It was very significant, and I am pretty proud of it. I am pretty proud that I can tell my friends I told so and so, you know, to fuck off essentially. And it's, hey, what's up, Darth Blaze?
You sold him a lot more than to fuck off. Some things that she hasn't relayed about this was his like responses. He said that he was like
he didn't cut eye contact off once. He did he made faces like as if he was remorseful, but it was fake as fuck. I could see right through him. Like, that's the thing. I know he was trying to like seem
placate.
Yeah. But I'm like,
placate you. Oh, you guys like my little belly? He just peeked out for a second.
Yeah. So anyways, it was like, I feel like he was trying to attempt to like, you know, there's like
the South Park scene, which South Park had a great fucking episode about this same guy.
Yes.
If you watch South Park, this guy has been on, they've made fun of him on South Park.
They've made fun of this guy on South Park.
But they had a great scene. I think it was unrelated to this. It was like their BP apology skit where it was like, we're sorry. Oh, we're sorry.
So he did say he was sorry to me, and I'm like, it's not going to do shit for us.
I don't care that you're sorry.
We're still
I say
recovering.
that to you. I'm like, I don't care that you're sorry. Like, that's not the point here.
Yeah.
Like, sorry doesn't matter.
Sorry doesn't fix shit. Like,
no.
And like, and I even said, I'm like, even if you wanted to fix something, you can't, and you should have when you had time to speak with my husband. That's when you could have fucking
fuck
do it.
him, dude.
Yeah, like, if you didn't do it then, you can't do it now. Like, you fucked up. And I said that. I'm like, you fucked up. And you fucked up our lives because you fucked up. And
the thing is, though, as much as we're like talking about this and like you feel good about this, guarantee you he'll forget about this. If not already. He probably has already forgotten about this because he's done this. This is what he does.
Time and time again.
And it's not just him. This is what people like him do.
Yeah.
Like, this is how they get to their position. They stomp on people.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So anyways, that was my entire review.
That was Maha's experience at the Cannabis Cafe.
The end.
The end.
So.
Fuck you. I haven't gone. After hearing that this guy is involved, I am not going.
I have to go tomorrow to record a podcast.
She's going to be there tomorrow for some fucking reason. But I'm not going to go there. I would love to go to the woods sometime.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, I mean, he's cool.
Choose him over.
He's kind of a weirdo himself. He's like anti-vax. I don't really get that. But, you know, he's kind of cool. He's an actor, so whatever.
I really don't want to go tomorrow, but I did promise this girl that I'm doing a podcast with. I'm going to be the first episode for her podcast. So,
Wait, why is she? I thought it's not open. Like, how is she doing it tomorrow?
The owner said that, please do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's like, whatever, I'll do it.
And just so you guys know, Maha has received a message or two from the owner during this broadcast. So we're wondering if he's watching. If he is, what's up?
What's up?
You're not the guy that we dislike. You seem like a nice guy to us. But this investor guy, not a good dude. I wish you the best.
Yeah.
Or
facts.
rather, I wish you good luck.
Yeah.
That's a better way to say it.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, you guys, that was welcome to the OG Cannabis Cafe, where lots of shit happens. And
Yeah, dude, that place is low-key cursed. And by low-key, I think I mean high-key. What
Dude.
kind of business goes through 3 name changes, 2 within like the first
3
quarter
months.
of
Yeah,
opening?
the first exactly, literally that. It's crazy because
It's crazy.
I didn't mention this earlier, and I said if you know, you know, but I used to have a consulting business with a person that I mentored and ended up partnering with. She used to
She's
be
a pioneer.
sarcasm. She used to work at the OG Cannabis Cafe
She
when
was
it was
our friend. She was a close friend.
she was a
And
close
then
she was a
ditched
bridesmaid.
us.
And I just think
Yeah, she was in
anything
our wedding party, bro.
anything associated with this lounge, I just think is bad vibes. And like knowing who the investor is just
It's so bad.
it's
like,
so
bro,
bad.
you can't.
So bad.
It's like getting a fucking like STD. It's like you're not getting rid of this.
Hey
I mean,
man,
some
there was
STDs you
there
can.
was a herpes outbreak. So
Yeah. It's like you can't get rid of this.
yeah, man. But I really, 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 really am glad we got to talk about this. I was thinking about rating someone. I don't think I'm gonna rate anyone tonight. I should, but it's all good. But that's I think that's it,
Wait,
fam.
why not rate Adam? He'd appreciate it.
Yeah, Woody. I think he like might be going off soon.
He hasn't been on that long.
He said short, quick stream. Burned
Oh,
out.
quick stream. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
CBD infused stream.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it. I'll stream him. I'll raid him another night. But, whoo-wee, that took a lot of energy out of me.
Fuck you.
Excuse me. I just had to give my dog a flea bath. Ooh, fleas? No bueno. All right, y'all. I
hope you like the story.
I hope you guys like the story time and my review of the cafe. This will not be available on demand for obvious reasons. Maybe it should be.
Nah, fuck it.
Nah, yeah. Stream tomorrow night. I'm hoping. I really am hoping so. I am still feeling under the weather. I have to go to the stupid cafe tomorrow, so I hope I don't get exhausted. I wanted that girl to come here to record it, but she's like, oh, we can maybe do half of it there and then half of it at your house. And I'm just like,
that's weird.
that's weird. I don't
If
know.
you lived next to the cafe, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But you do not.
Yeah, and she's like dressing up all nice, and I'm like, fuck. Like, she's gonna look all extra. And
Wait,
I'm like,
so it's like a video podcast. Like you're gonna be recorded. Sometimes podcasts are just vocal. You know?
it's a recording. She's got a whole production team and all lights and
Really?
camera
How does she
and
afford
action. I don't fucking know. She's done shit like this before. That's why, for like, you know, the other stuff, non-weed stuff she's done. So
that? Good night, Chi.
all right, good night, Chi. Good night,
Chi.
everybody that's in here. Thank you for like listening to this entire review and story. And
I'm just rubbing the microphone.
it's been wild. Like
Oh.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
Fuck you.
I told off a motherfucker who is notorious in cannabis, who has hurt many people, who has personally hurt Butch Spanko and, you know,
That's me.
and me. Fuck you. I told him,
Fuck that
fuck
guy.
you. And I hope those who know. I hope you guys are proud of me. It took a lot of willpower to do it.
I'm proud of you.
It took a lot of power. And considering that I was sick and I made it happen, I I'm a boss bitch, and I hope whatever that opportunity that we could have had if that motherfucker
Yes.
didn't let you go, that, you know,
Rusty.
oh,
Agreed.
fuck you, emote. We need
Legendary.
that. We need that. I really do.
I don't know if they'll approve that.
Yeah. No, they don't need to. I don't have to go through approval anymore. I've been streaming for a year plus now.
I don't think they'll let you do a fuck you emote.
There are fuck you. Okay, anyways. But really what I'm hoping is whatever we're doing now and whatever we do next is more abundant, gives us more blessing, good karma, and just better vibes, better people, and like I said, just more wealth and opportunity. Like
Look at that.
Maha was like,
Fuck you.
fuck you. Like literally when I said it, I
You're
like you see how my lip just got red because I like, you see, hey, thank you for the biddies.
you were like, fuck.
You see how I just like got my lips red? Literally, I like bit it down. Fuck you. Like, all right, y'all. I'll see you guys.
I was gonna do something super sus. I stopped myself.
Yeah, don't be sus. Don't be a sussy.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, I love you guys. We love you, Jelly. We love you, Rusty. We love you, 710
Each and every one of
We
you.
love you. We're gonna sleep well, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. Please pray and hope I do, because that's a good sign if I'm on tomorrow. I'm glad you guys are here. And yeah, you know, I'm always sending y'all good vibes. Please send us good vibes. Yesterday was very intense for me. It really was intense for me. So I'm hoping good shit follows us and good stuff comes our way. And I wish and hope and pray for the same for y'all. Many blessings to y'all. Thank you for joining Dabby Hour. I know it lacked dabs, but you know, we talked about a lot. So
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
It'll be Flowey Hour.
Maybe. All right, y'all. Peace.